There we go. Hey, yo, people.
Hello.
Tonight, I forgot the episode number because Danny keeps forgetting this Ash's episodes. I want to say it's episode 6, 5?
So, 5, 6, 7, one of them.
It's about her, Roy. I'm just going to keep getting liar and higher. But no. So, I have labelled the stream tonight The Adventures of Gorgor and Friends because I forgot. Oh, fuck.
That's fine, that's a good name.
Yeah.
Always change it for YouTube later.
Well, no, that's the thing. I will put it in on YouTube later. So if you're watching on YouTube, please put in the comments what the episode number was because I forgot.
I believe it is 6.
I think it's 6.
Not Liam.
I think it's 6.
It's 8.
But is it? Oh.
It was 7 last time.
Oh, I thought
That's
it
how
was
counting
6.
works.
I thought it was 6, maybe 5. Not. Oh, okay. But no. So we just finished off the main story arc. We killed the Broken King as he was labelled, and the prince is gonna sort some shit out for us, and he's gonna help us do the good things after we basically saved his entire family's livelihood. But I'll let Ash fill in the details and where we're gonna be going from there, because we had a bit of out of like session downtime to do shit. So Ash, back to you.
Welcome back. A lot of the players put in requests for information, for quests, along with just getting things organized. The party's got like a week-ish in-game before they go back, collect any information, collect any rewards. They're kind of being hailed as heroes currently as they made their way back to town to catch their breath in whatever capacity they choose. And they were given a small slush fund of gold to just treat themselves well.
It was 50, weren't it? Was it 50, or am I thinking something else?
It was basically just his debit card of put whatever you want on it, give it back when you're done.
Ah.
Indeterminate number of gold intentionally, so.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Heavy sack to treat yourself
Hi, Cliff.
well in
How you
whatever
doing?
capacity. Like, if you guys actually want to filch it, I'll give you a real number, but it covers a week of luxury living,
I think
etc.
that's what we did, wasn't it? Didn't we all just say we just spend it doing whatever rather than fuck about?
Well, now that we're here, I wanted to give people their chance to anything they wanted to do. Once we officially start the session, But yeah, welcome to the session. Sorry we were off for one episode. We're all good now, though.
It's okay. We only hold it against you for a month.
Only
a month. Yeah.
And we're gonna start with Rose got nice art for her character done.
Oh yeah, make it big so we can all see.
Excuse me?
Funny thing is it actually made it big on the GM layer,
Oh.
and was gonna un-GM layer it
Oh.
at the start of the session, but she popped a fresh one down.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do like it.
I need to get some paddles.
I don't know about you, but like it's not a bad thing. But doesn't her face remind you more of a firbolg? Like the way the face is shaped and the ears are shaped, it's got a firbolg.
Danny, you
look.
can't say that.
No, but it does. No, but is it just me? Or...
You can't say the woman looks like a furball. That's not a sensitive way of complimenting them.
Oh, fuck off. You know what I mean?
With the teeth, it looks a little bit orcish.
Well, no, she's a half orc. That's the point, Liam. But I'm just saying the
Oh,
ears
yeah.
and like the facial
Oh, I forgot
shape
that. Yeah.
reminds me
That
of a
makes
firbolg.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's
then.
not, like I
It
said,
looks
it's
a
not a
bit
bad
orcish.
thing. I still like it a lot. It's just it has a firbolg look.
Is that the broom that uses to hit at Paladin Dave with?
Nah, she has an entirely different broom for that.
No,
Unrelated.
no, that's a good clean broom. You don't want to use that.
Just imagine that with Tom and Jerry.
Is Rose even here?
He left, I think. Stuff at the
We're
right.
talking about a character. She's fucked off.
It's
Well,
okay,
maybe
she'll
your
watch
food's
this
finally
back
right.
Yeah.
in a couple days.
Yeah. Well, the hope will be to get this up tomorrow. So yeah. Hang on. One thing must be done.
Only one.
Are you gonna do a mustache on it?
Yep.
Oh,
It's just that
Gonna kill you when
stupid
she gets back.
fucking will do, yeah. Ah, boo! I'm gonna put a
Boo.
giant fucking monobrow then.
oh God. Because it's one of the most hunted programs now, just hood your ears.
You guys are actually terrible.
Oh come on, it's fun. Let us see it. Put it big again. Here we go. Oh bless.
I have. Ooh. Oh.
So while we wait for Rose, because I'm assuming her food's
Yeah.
turned up, like that's the thing.
Mhm.
Because I know she was
but other than
waiting
that-
for it. Yeah.
Does anyone want to start it off quick? Just type what you would broadly like to do with your downtime, and then we'll go person by person so we can make sure anyone who wants to bandwagon, anyone who wants to tag along, anyone who wants to just rest up, you know.
We got no money, did we?
You guys got about 200 gold to cover a week's worth of wealthy living.
But that's just
Aw.
like living. No.
That is not the quest reward loot pinata of gold. That is the take care of yourselves while I get shit sorted reward.
Gonna get some more armor, but I think that's gonna happen yet.
Okay, Gorgor is looking for magic things.
Yep.
And then, I mean, do you guys have any starting gold or gold that you've been dragging around or that you picked up? I know you haven't looted very many places, but you're still welcome to do shopping. Like, I assume you have at least like 10 or something starting gold.
Well, I have all of my fingers bar one in gold.
That one hasn't been eaten by a book, has it?
Oh no, I just don't have a coin for it.
Oh, okay. So the coin's been eaten, not the finger.
Yeah. Like, I got hungry. Like I didn't have much food, and it was either eat the coin or eat the moldy bread. So I ate the coin.
I figured.
Yeah, just- instead of eating moldy bread, I ate a gold coin, which I could have bought plenty of bread with.
Yeah, could have bought an entire decent meal. Well, you think I'll wait there? The coin. Yeah.
It makes sense, right?
It makes far too much sense and is amazing.
In the worst way, yeah. Mate, I'm playing a dumbass. You're gonna get a dumbass.
Alpha.
Gorgo reminds me of Lenny from fucking Mice and Men. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll get the shotgun.
Oh no. But literally, like in terms of like absolute fucking
God.
dimwit idiot, but he's so like actually genuine, like caring. Although he probably breaks a lot of things in his methods of showing it.
Yeah. Do we want to, like I say, do you want me to get the shotgun now before, you know, the puppy and, you know, the wife's death? Or do you want to just skip that straight to the boom?
No.
Welcome back with food. I was just loosely asking anyone wants to put their prompts of what they want to do with their week of downtime, if they're all staying in town, etc., or if you guys have other motives.
Also,
But I just wanted to loose what are people planning on doing so I could then go person by person.
also, Ash showed off your artwork, Rose, and like made it massive, so people could see.
And they started drawing on it. Of course they did.
Yeah, Liam drew a mustache.
I did not. That was you. I did the unibrow.
Nice.
Yeah,
Um,
you can't leave him anywhere.
Did anyone else have any downtime stuff so I could have some food? Like, 'cause
Well,
my
it's
mouth's
okay.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already done it.
But I
Yeah.
don't know what.
Liam would like to do why?
I did that by accident. I don't know what one to do. That's why I got to look for people's ideas. Have a bit of
I
inspiration.
probably would have just stayed around town, probably performed at a couple of the taverns and stuff. Maybe had a listen around to see if there was anything to do, like if there was anything like where we need like people who need assistance or anything.
Alrighty.
Just basically listening for rumors.
Alright, then we'll go around. Yes, Liam?
No, it's okay. I said, sorry.
Liam, are you okay?
I'm just,
I don't know.
I'm just. Well done, Liam. Well done.
Fucking idiot.
Liam, I am very happy.
And Matt wants a balancing paladin, Dave. Hey.
You're not playing, Matt. You don't get to. You're not here. Sorry.
I told him to have his character ready in time, and I think he just didn't finish rolling stats or something.
Nah. Oh, dragging me.
Oh well. So yeah. So gone round, done some, performances and listening for rumors. Other than that, no real plans.
While I go around, Liam, I'm gonna need you to define what those people would look like. Gorgor, you go out shopping for magic things.
Yeah, so I go to the places that people tell me that where they have the magic things that make your magic stronger and better. And I will go and I will try and find the things and get the things and make the things stronger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you roll me a persuasion check and an investigation check, please?
Okay, I nearly rolled perception then for my persuasion. So here's my persuasion. Fucking hell. Okay, 16. And what was the other one?
Investigation.
Investigation.
How nicely do you ask people for information, and then how well do you follow that information?
Excuse me. Do you know anywhere where people go for magic stuff to make spells stronger and things? I've got my book that I think I need to make a little stronger, if you don't mind helping. And I will follow what they say almost to the letter.
Surprisingly, you do at least make a little bit of a headway. Like, you get a little confused, you get a little lost. But you do come to a small stand that seems to be selling curiosities. Not like fancy epic magic swords or anything, but they're selling curiosities. Nice little wondrous items and trinkets and the like. Some magical, some not. Hard to say.
Yeah. Excuse me. I was told to come here. I'm looking for things to make the spells I cast stronger. If you could help me in any way, that would be very nice and nice.
Yeah, we've got some magic crystals, we've got some oils, we've got what kind of assistance are you looking for?
Well,
We can make anything.
Well, most of my spells usually put people to sleep and things like that, and I'm helping my friends out because a lot of people recently started trying to hurt my friends, and I made them stop hurting them. So things to make that better, or if you've got anything that I can do from far away, because the last time I got into a fight where I needed to be further away or couldn't get closer, I didn't have much, I ended up using a chair.
Okay. Now, is this for you or is this for a friend of yours? Like, just
for
so
me, for me
Okay.
to use. And what he'll do, he will, because I know that you need to pay for things as well. I've got these and this, and what he'll do is he'll put the butchered giant imp claw on the stand. He's gonna put all 9 gold on because like he doesn't know, and the ornate like small knife that he got from his sage's pack. Well, these are the things that I don't need and are good and very valuable, so I can trade any of these for anything that can help.
Normally I would ask people for payment once they decided on what they wanted to buy and to not place everything on this nice countertop, but I appreciate
sorry. I will just and just drag it all off into his palm.
Now, a lot of these, they work better the more you believe in them through the power of positive thinking and, that's spellcasting, belief, faith.
Oh,
That's a
right,
lot of,
like anime.
divine magic.
Like
Yeah.
anime, yeah.
But I've got a few potions, tonics, oils.
Okay.
Now, if you want to make your magic better, that is a little bit of a lot of magic comes from, within all of us, so
Alright.
I'm not sure. Your results will vary, of course, is all I mean to say. I don't want you to have an expected outcome and be disappointed that things don't go quite the way you wanted.
Alright. So these are things that you drink, right?
Large variety. Some you drink, some you apply topically, some you throw at your enemies. It varies
those ones.
depending on...
Those ones will be the important thing. Because I need help with people. Like, close up, I'm kind of okay. But it's the people further away that are going to be the problem.
Okay. Why don't we sit you down for a minute, and we'll give you a proper over, and we'll see what items best suit you.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Thank you. Hello?
She's... yeah. She's taking a minute to just examine you, align your chakras, learn more about you.
Yeah. Okay. The thing is, I'm sat here like this is the most bullshit thing ever. But Gorgo's sat here like this is fucking amazing. Oh, I'm gonna get fleeced of everything I've got.
You did put everything you've got on the table.
Yup. I mean, I didn't put the king's helmet down. I nearly thought about it, but no, that's special at the minute. 'Cause that's new. Give it a week.
Now, if you were a dragon,
Yeah.
what type of dragon would you say you are? Deep down. What is your inner dragon?
A big one.
Don't fucking beat me to the punchline, Michael. Fuck you.
Sorry.
Don't go. Well, if you can be a monkey dragon, that would be good. Because there was a monkey one that we thought it was pretty big.
Okay, that's good to know. Don't worry, I've got the perfect thing for you. And she eventually does settle on placing a few yellow crystals that seem to be sparking a little bit in front of you.
Yeah, and thank you as well for that raid, K-Jules89, and bringing the 9 people to watch Gorgor do shopping. It is hugely appreciated, and you should be proud of yourself that you've gone to a good place that is very good in things that buy things.
Cool,
The Six Cent
just
Wizard is talking to a snake oil salesman.
Oh, I know. I imagine he is looking directly over her shoulder at where the camera would be.
Yeah, no. K. Jules, thank you for the raid. No, you're watching the Six Intelligence Wizard with a snake oil salesman at the minute. But no, we've just died. It's good. How's your stream? How the fuck were you? And scene. Back into it. Well, so yeah, Monkey Dragon would be very good.
Yep. I think these crystals would be perfect for you.
What do these crystals look like?
Yellow shards. It's hard to describe crystals because
Thank you for the follow,
you know what I
Super
mean,
Goose.
it
is hugely appreciated, man.
tall, narrow.
I know I don't look like K. Jules,
like you
but
could
I
grip
am
them with one hand.
fucking pretty. You must admit. Okay.
And very bright yellow in that very monkey theming banana type crystals.
Oh, so these look very, very strong, actually.
And you just want to throw these at anyone that's causing you problems, and then run away as fast as you can, and you'll be perfectly safe. You won't be at any risk.
And how many of these monkey crystals do you have?
I was thinking I'd give you 3 and hope that you come back for business in the future.
Okay, I'll definitely take the 3 monkey crystals. So, what do you want? Do you want the imp claw? Because that was off a big devil demon thing.
Just the gold is fine. You can keep your trophies as long as they stop bleeding on my counter, please.
Oh, that's not blood. That's acid.
Please just take the crystals and leave, and come back with your friends anytime. And all your gold.
Just for the sake of, I'm assuming she took all 9 gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Really appreciated. I'm gonna go and take the crystals, and I'm gonna go and find Lovey, because Lovey will be very happy. I don't know what the other word was. She'll be very happy that I've now got some things to make me stronger. Yeah.
And do keep note of those.
Oh yeah, I now own 3 monkey crystals, although I now have coins to put on none of my fingers. My fingers are coinless.
I am just impressed Gorgor had 9 fingers to begin with.
Well,
He hasn't seen Cash of a book.
I mean, there wasn't full length fingers. Some were at the first knuckle joint, but fingers. They still do the thing. They still cast sleep and other things. Yeah. So who's next to the downtime activity? Because Gorgor's done a very good job, and I don't think no one else is gonna do better. But it's interesting to see.
Paladin Dave, you were looking for dodgy people, I believe.
I might be able to find that with my little downtime thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you wanted to.
So you're running the shop, and he's just kind of like asking everyone who comes by.
Yeah. So I would have changed it to a completely different form. Do my little snide little ways of dodgy dealing. Paladin Dave would have been keeping an eye out.
Liam?
If that's what he wants to do.
Assuming he's alive.
Yeah.
I was muted and I don't know why.
Why are none of us surprised?
I was saying a few things and I'm thinking, what are you playing to me? Now I know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, I will keep on. I'll look out, yeah.
Okay. So it's kind of the face and the muscle, so to speak.
Oh yes.
I don't
Yes,
think
I would have.
Yep.
they're not the face or the muscle in the party.
I'm
Out of the
What?
two of them,
Flincher is currently the face. Yeah, I get it.
yeah.
Yeah, because I would have blended him myself in with the rest of the shopkeepers in the market.
Ah.
Just found
Would
like
you-
a random empty store.
I thought you were just wearing like a massive cloak, like you can't see any part of you. I don't think you can blend in like that.
No, but I'm a changeling, aren't I? So
so he
And
just
change
changed
the
what it
way
looks like.
Okay.
get some different clothes. Sell them junk.
All right. So you open up your stand, and
Oh, yeah.
could you go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check and a deception check?
Oh, cool.
You may have advantage on one of them if Liam is assisting you.
I would help out a little bit, yeah.
Good
I'll
thing
do the
too.
deception. I'll do the deception on advantage.
Alrighty.
Oh dear.
Bloody hell!
Yikes.
You kind of do your best to quietly set up your large chest and just kind of like plop yourself down among the vendors. And they do side eye you a bit. They're like, "You're not Jimmy the regular." Okay. Does he have a permit for? And they look a little suspicious, but nobody's like immediately calling you out or saying anything. They just look a little mix of like confused, suspicious, what's going on.
I'll just stare back at them people, just give them like a angry stare, just like, not angry, but, menacing.
It's probably just means, like, the same dopey expression as normal, but you're a minotaur, so.
From his perspective, he's happily waving.
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
Do we get
Sorry
any
about that.
willing volunteers/victims?
Absolutely sorry. I saw a huge spike in packet loss, and I'm trying to figure out. I assume I'm massively robotic right now.
Yeah.
You've been robotic, yeah.
It's very robotic, yeah.
I wonder if it was me or not. I was just like, oh no, we're all good.
No, it went robotic for me as well. Ash, come back.
I should be back. Hello?
Yeah. You're
Hello.
back.
Yay!
Hello. Hello?
And she's
Oh
back.
dear.
I was gonna say, she said I should be back, and then died.
I'll be back.
Quick, Ash, do a quick capture thing. See if you're a robot or not.
Shite. Yeah, unfortunately,
Well-
guys. Oh, there we go.
I saw that I was back, and I immediately saw a spike of 90% outbound packet loss, and I was like, I'm gonna wait like 30 seconds before I try talking again.
Ah.
But you sit up and you're running your stall, and while you're running the stall, a number of people walk by. And a couple of them, as they go, one of them walks up and just starts looking it over and describe your stall to me. Like, how exactly are you running this?
So obviously, I would have grabbed one of the empty ones. I would have got in there early. Try and pitch a decent area. It's kind of bits of like junk, but I'm trying to make it look presentable. Where it's I'd blag it a bit, say like beach, for example, to make it a bit run faster, or a pair of gloves that make it right.
So you're one of the
better.
salesmen that Gorgor almost walked into. Got it.
Yeah. But you would have noticed Paladin Dave though.
Yeah.
I would have given it away.
Your first proper customer. A few people do look over your stall as they walk past, but your first proper person who like walks over and is examining your stall curiously and enthusiastically is a young couple.
Ooh.
And they look very distracted with each other, but they are looking around, just kind of all the stalls, just kind of tourist shopping. Hello, we're on our kind of honeymoon-ish, like we're still from this town, but we're treating ourselves this week. We're freshly married. Do you have anything that helps, with a new couple? Any charms for luck, kindness, happiness, long life?
Oh, for luck, okay, that's we might have for that. I was a bit rude for a second then. I mean, I have some rope. Not healthy luck, but actually, yeah, I do have. Oh no, I'm not giving that rope away. It's silk.
I'm sorry. Is this a more private shop? Should we?
No, sorry. Excuse my assistant. He's trying to help. That's not always the best. But I'll look towards him.
What, the newlyweds? You know.
Do you...
Starting to think this Churchill might be a bit dodgy at your part.
Yep. Yep.
I do have. Oh god.
Go on, Adam. What does he have?
I do have some good luck charms. If that would interest you.
Sure. What do they look like? What do they do? What are the details on them?
Well, these look like two turtle doves, and then if they are kept close together, they eventually shine, and if you're all apart, they will eventually fade.
Ooh. I kind of look back and forth for a minute, like talking back and forth. And how much? How expensive are these?
I'll do them at a special off today, about 30 gold.
Ooh, that does sound a little steep, but they sound nice. Sweetie, what do you think? And they ponder back and forth for a minute, and eventually, would you take 15 golds?
Say about, call it 17, and you got yourself a deal.
Roll, pick a charisma stat, your choice.
No deal.
30 gold, like £1,000.
15
like,
gold?
compared to-
No. Slam trunk. Fuck off, all of you.
Oh,
These damn rolls.
Take the 15, man.
15 will be fine.
I think we're gonna look around. We might come back later, though. Do you keep those nearby, please? We're gonna just discuss funds, and we have a lot of expenses that we have to account for.
Of course, I will still be here. Thank you.
You won't be there in 5 minutes when the guards catch you. You just lost 15 gold, sir. Oh, Kidel.
Oh, damn rolls.
I can't help you when they crit their insight check.
yeah.
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 We should have sold him the rope.
Oh my god, that would never not be funny. Like,
Oh no, that is going up on YouTube tomorrow. Like, Liam offering a newlywed couple bondage equipment.
it was the fact he decided to keep it because it was silk.
Yeah.
It's like doubly insane.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I'm
This
keeping the
weekend-
good stuff for myself, thank you.
Yeah.
We're starting at this level. It's only going to get better from here. Like, on Friday, Saturday will be absolutely insane. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Paladin of the Daves, while this sale is going on, in the background you do see some sort of shady character.
Oh.
Though again, shady is a very broad spectrum term. Whether or not they'd know anything specifically randomly about your golden nugget, it's hard to say, but they do seem to be dipping in and out of alleyways and such.
Oh. I would like to go over to them, please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I can go up to them, can't I? But they're not going to be.
Oh
They're going
no.
to run away from me or anything.
They're kind of just moving between the stalls. Like, they seem like
Hmm.
they might be a customer, though they seem a little antsier than you'd expect.
Yeah. I'll give a little tap on the back.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, hello. Yes, what can I'm just shopping around. Have I done anything? Are
yeah.
you with the...
I don't know. Have you? What do you know about the golden nugget?
Straight out with it. Like, no foreplay.
Yeah.
No, straight
If
to
you
it.
catch him off guard, they're more likely to answer.
Oh,
They won't
my.
catch him out.
Is it another country's crown jewels or something? What are you...
Ooh.
What?
That was oddly
Can I check
specific.
if he's actually... I was thinking that. Can I check to see if they're actually confused?
Go ahead and roll insight.
That was oddly specific and accurate.
Insight.
Well, because this town has, or well, this like, what is it, fiefdom?
2.
Yeah, fiefdom's right.
Yeah, this fiefdom, like, they have their own magically named crown jewels. So if these tourists are showing up asking about, not like, you know, the sea sapphire or whatever the heck it was. So it's like that's their assumption. They're like, you're asking me about very fancy, expensive sounding jewels. I've never heard of it. Is it your country's? Is it?
Yeah.
Liam, they seem about as confused as you are.
I'll just
not what
apologise
it
and
is.
leave. And I'll go back to the stall.
Let me double check.
Oh god.
No, not that. I was.
I'm gonna get robbed.
You are, dude. You are.
They're gonna take my rope.
Cleric Dave does notice something fall out of their pocket though as they run, because like having been caught off guard and then trying to exit the incredibly awkward conversation as quickly as they can, their attention was a bit split.
I would have, yeah. I'd go over quickly once and pick the item up before it disappeared.
It just seems to be a small, piece of paper.
Anything written on it, or...?
Are you unfolding it and reading it in the middle of the street?
No, I'm going to go back to the store and just hide it away for now.
Mm.
Okie doke.
I'll look at it when I get back to the tavern.
I can see him pick it up, don't I? Would I see him pick it up?
I assume he wasn't trying to be too stealthy about it. His discretion,
No.
of course.
I would have just been like quick more than anything, just to
Yeah.
grab it and just get out.
Like, as you're turning away from the guy leaving, you see Cleric Dave behind you snatch something off the ground real quick.
Yeah, I'll just whisper like what you got there.
We'll find out when we get back to the tavern. It's not safe.
Yeah.
And then I'll just head back to the stand.
As you get back to the stand, you do get another customer. This one looking a little bit richer, a little bit foreign. Hard to place their exact accent and origin without looking too deep, but somewhat exotic, we'll say.
Hi there. How can I help you on this fine day?
I'm visiting from out of town. What would be a good thing to take home to my children so they leave me alone for the rest of the weekend?
I have got just the thing for you. I have got some very nice
Silk rope.
silk rope.
God.
Cloudy just whacks his buddy's hand into like, not a gay with the expression.
It's very good for skipping, you know. Keep him entertained, you know, with the jumping over it.
I'm not sure I like the implications of that. I'm not a monster. I wouldn't tie
No.
my children up.
So what you do is you have how many children have you got? If you don't mind me asking.
I do mind you asking at this point.
Okay.
Perhaps you
more
could
than
offer
two?
something a little bit more better than a random rope. I
Is
do
your-
have to apologise for my assistant. He's
Are
a
they
bit
okay?
loopy.
Okay.
Okay is a bit of an understatement. He's never been right.
Hired for the bustle and not brains, I assume.
Yes, he's helped me move all my stuff around.
So what kind of shop do you run here? I just see a large number of knickknacks and stuff, for lack of...
Yeah, I offer majority of it. I just forgot about saying now. Of like gifts and novelty items. If anything takes your fancy.
Do you have anything shiny or colorful that will just distract my children so I can say I got them a souvenir? I'm here on political business.
I could offer you like this little orb here, which glows up when it's passed around.
And I kind of look at it for a minute. Okay. That's interesting. May I see that to test it myself?
Is he gonna? Hang on, forgot what I think I got. Would I be able to cast light on the ball? This is from the out of character thing.
Yes, but I'd probably need sleight of hand if you're doing that right in front of them.
Just give me a moment just to sort this out, and I'll go behind and I'll get Paladin Dave to distract him.
Paladin Dave, roll me distraction.
Well, distraction. What would that be? Deception.
I'm asking you, how are you distracting him?
Well,
If you're distracting him.
well, I'll probably be pretending to like have a coughing fit or something.
Okay. Roll me a con check with proficiency if you're proficient in performance.
Performance. I am not, so it's a con check. I just want to roll it, please. Thank you. Something more than a 10. Come on. There we
Please,
go.
Uni.
Yes.
Okay, I mean it's bad enough for you that you at least prompt a medicine check out of them, which pass or fail is still going to distract them. It's just going to be like, wait a minute, are you faking or? They're pretty convinced.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, so they're quickly trying to help you feel better. However that's going.
Yeah.
And behind his back.
Yeah, because I would have gone right behind the store, but somewhere a bit quiet while I was casting light on the ball. Just to make it glow a little bit brighter.
Okay. And you come back and you present it, presumably?
Yep. Here you go, sir.
Okay, so it's glowing now and then...
Sorry, guys.
The general idea is as you pass it round, it glows a bit brighter. So like the object of the game is as you throw it past between the kids, it grows brighter, but not too bright to blind.
Sure, and how much do you want for this?
30 gold, please.
He's determined on 30.
They pause for a minute, they look you over again. Roll me your choice of persuasion, deception, something to make the sale.
Right, persuasion again.
Go on, lad.
That's
Yeah,
better.
whatever. Then I don't have to waste the rest of my day shopping for something else. This should distract them at least for the evening or something. And they just
Of course.
toss a small pouch of 30 gold onto your counter.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
we have money.
All right. And then across the rest of your day, you'll probably get a few more inquisitive customers, a few more of varying.
The question is, does the newlyweds come back for the rope?
No, they're gone.
Oh,
And then I'll pass.
Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah.
I want to sell them up to the rich man, not the newlyweds. They don't have enough money. The rich man does.
I will say, roll me one final, just flat d20 roll. For the rest of just how your sales go for the day.
Yeah.
It's going to be converted to your athletics check, so run away from the guards.
All right. You end up coming away with another 28 gold across the day of sales, assuming you're willing to sell to anyone and everyone who will listen.
Oh yeah. And at the end of the day, I'll pass Paladine 20 gold.
Oh, I have money.
To be fair, though,
Thank you.
58 gold ain't bad for a hustle.
Yeah.
Oh God, no. Thank you for your help today.
Right, okay.
Did you manage to get any lead on the nugget?
Oh no, he does look a bit confused. That guy. He just, yeah.
Obviously, once we get back to the tavern, I'll have a good this thing.
Oh.
I like the comedy of, like, you have, like, some of the kingdom's best scholars looking into this, and also Paladin Dave is just asking random people on the street just to be extra helpful, like...
Yeah.
And you watch that he's going to crack the case before they do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just the absolute comedy of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say
Okay.
I'll come back to the paper later. I think.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, we'll do
get
that
fell.
in the evening, quote unquote. These are all just representative of your usual days. Like, I assume you're all
Yeah.
doing this for, like, the week, but...
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Lovey, what are you doing in general with your downtime?
If it's not too much trouble, I'm gonna look for signs of druids.
Okay.
Sorry, my voice went a bit funny then. Of druids. I'm gonna look specifically for, like, is there my kinds of druids?
Mm-hmm. I follow what you mean.
Yeah.
Um,
Not like, those naturey ones, but just, the ones that kind of naturey, but at the same time kind of, wrath and,
A
hated by people.
A Wiccan.
Usual. A wiki. A Wiccan?
A Wiccan.
Why did I say wiki? It's like
Wikipedia.
That's a very strange. Okay. Yes, please. I'm looking for, pagan circles, the signs of, scorch marks on the ground, that kind of stuff, really.
give me a religion check and an investigation check.
Okie dokie. Religion and investigation. Okay, my religion is terrible. But my investigation alright,
Yeah.
18?
You do find some curious signs around town. You can't really make them out, though, given the mix of not quite being local, not quite being familiar. You're struggling to get your footing, but you do find some interesting bits and bobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in the park, there's some just interesting marks near a tree. You don't really know what they mean, but you're like, those don't look natural, I think, maybe. can't quite
I'm
pin
a
it down,
farmer.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of from a different nation anyway, aren't I? So it's going to be difficult for me to find, you know, what the witches like in this area. Where are my Hecate sisters at?
That said, I do
Where the
believe...
Hecate are they?
Where the Hecate are?
That
Michael.
was no. No.
I love that.
That was terrible.
That said, I do believe you're wearing a symbol of Hecate. Last I
am.
checked.
Well, I've got one on my sickle.
Yeah, well yeah. I assume that that is not massively hidden and discreet.
No, I think I've kind of thought that this place is like everybody can be magical, and they don't really hate magic users. So yeah, out and about, proud.
Yep.
I am a witch.
And so while you're trying to investigate, you're like, I know there's something up here. I don't know what it is. Cinders actually gets distracted and seems to bolt off.
I'll go follow the cat then. Follow Cinders. I mean, last time I followed him, we did set fire to a city, so you know it's going to be eventful. None of you know that. Just realised.
We do know.
We do now.
Whoops. Oh.
And Cinders seems to stop fairly abruptly at a kind of rundown-looking house.
Oh.
Before sauntering up the stairs and just licking milk out of a fresh bowl.
Okay. It looks run down, like as in not occupied, or as in somebody's not been keeping up the maintenance.
Like half destroyed.
Oh. Okay, I will.
But Cinders near instantly found a fresh bowl of milk and half of fish.
No, Liam. No beans.
Oh. Yeah, I will go up and have a peek through one of the windows. How far am I outside of town? Like, are any of my friends around?
You're in kind of the more rural section, like not deep in out of town. It's a little out of the way. It's a little bit far away from the market row.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I can't see anything. This is a smart idea. Yeah.
But as you peek in the window, you do cross the threshold of the illusion.
Oh.
And on the other side of the window, someone just waves to you.
Oh.
And motions towards the door.
I kind of wave back. Look at Cinders. Shake my head a little bit and just be like, okay. And I will go through the door.
Hi, you've been a little public around town. One of my sisters recognized something about you, which kind of like eyes your hip.
Oh.
Where did you get that curious looking trinket?
This, I don't actually remember. And that is actually because I can't remember where I got it from.
I think it was because it happened when you were AFK initially.
I think so, yeah.
The demon knolls were near a run-out camp, and the moonsicle was underneath one of the tents, like properly buried, trying to detect magic.
Oh, we fought some demons and I found it.
Was there anyone besides those demons?
Nope. I mean, other than my friends, and, well, calling them friends at the moment is kind of... I think we're friends. There's Gorgor, he's big, and thinks he's a wizard. There's Flynn, he's really small, and kind of is a wizard, I think. And there's also Dave and Dan, and I don't think you know them because, you know, why would you? And then there's also Gabriel. He's a metal person. Never seen one before. I think that's about it. I'm trying to remember. That's all the people in the party, right?
Well, and of course Matt's character, but you haven't met them yet.
Yeah. Oh, and there was also Matthias, but he decided to leg it. So, you know, we have openings. I think.
Okay, Ben, hop into the call now.
Ben is not here, brother.
I had to take that.
I know.
Okay, so none of those matched the description that I was fishing for, unfortunately. I understand that. That is unfortunate. But there weren't any bodies either. So maybe that's...
I think I'm remembering bodies, but I think that's the next day because Gorgor hit somebody over the face with an arm. And if that's right, like,
that was the castle. Or the ruins, rather.
Another day.
Yeah.
There were some I know. I think the corpses had all been.
Yeah, no, I beat the king to death with one of his guards.
That was several days later, but sure.
Yeah, you know, time. It's a construct, you know.
I thought you were going to say it's a weird soup then.
No, I don't think it's a weird suit. I think that time just passes and we've got to get on with it. And I can't be bothered to remember which day was which.
But it's working for you, the symbol, I mean, like it's not...
Yeah, it helps me heal people, like, a lot. And I was never really a healy person, but now I kind of am, so, you know, kinda. I mean, I've done more healing than what I think is a cleric. If a cleric is like, you know, they keep on going on about the golden nugget, and I don't know if that's actually a god or not, so, you know. They're really weird. How can I get this across? I don't know who they are or what they are, but they're fun, so that's all that matters. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. Yeah, it works for me.
Okay, I recognize the symbol, and that was kind of why we called your cat here. Sorry if that was improper.
Oh,
we just
no.
saw you rooting around our spots, and...
Oh yeah, I was looking for people, and Cinder sometimes kind of knows those kind of people. He's a good kitty. A little scraggly, and she'll kind of pick him up by the scruff and give him a cuddle. And he scratches her instantly, so she puts him down. I think we're friends. I'm not sure. Cat, am I right? But yeah, he... So you know the symbol? You know what this symbol is?
Yeah, well I recognize... I don't know if it's that one in particular, but I know a few people who wear blades like that with symbols like that, and... It's interesting. It's usually only higher members of our order that wear those. So it was odd when a stranger was wearing one, but if it's not rejecting you, then you're welcome to keep it at the very least.
Oh, I didn't realise I needed permission.
You don't need permission, it's just usually we distribute them amongst our kin. So it was odd to see them out of place.
Oh. Well, you know, possession is 9/10 of the law, apparently. So, sorry, but not sorry? And she'll kind of do a thumbs up, being like, ah?
Uh-huh. Yep.
So, you know what this thing is, and you say you got an order. Is this like a religious order? Or like a cool, fun order, you know, where you dance naked in the woods and, you know, and stick it to the man and, you know, I'm trying to remember other things that I've done recently.
Are we talking about Rose or Lovey here?
Lovely. Think about a character.
Mhm.
Anyway,
So, well, I will at the very least comment that there are woods a few days' walk from here. If that does take your fancy.
so
Though I might be careful in those woods recently.
oh, why? What's wrong with the woods?
It's hard to say exactly, but shortly after the old town fell, the woods have gotten a bit darker and a bit more mysterious as well. And I'd swear I've seen some of those large beasts come from there, but I can't quite tell.
Ooh, how fun! I do like it when woods get a little bit darker and mysterious and horrific.
There are some rituals we've occasionally performed in those woods. For, bountiful harvest and the like. Everything good. But lately we haven't, as even leaving the town has been a little bit dangerous, and especially what we've seen of the woods. We haven't really chanced it.
Do you need an escort? I can maybe talk to my friends and we can provide an escort if you're scared about leaving town. I mean, all you need to do is promise one of them a crown and he'll pretty much do anything.
That is entirely true.
Accurate?
Yeah.
Given that is a lovely offer, but if you would be willing to escort us there, presumably you'd be willing to simply go there yourself instead. And considering you're chosen by her,
Well, actually,
it might be acceptable if you simply
Lovely.
performed the ritual yourself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm into that. I can do rituals. No problem. I think I can do rituals.
Can you do rituals?
As people
Also,
quickly
it's
check
lovely.
through.
I mean,
Well,
if not, Gorgo can.
I don't trust Gorgo to do magic. We know this. You're not there. Stop being offended. But you don't do magic. I literally have picked things to gaslight you, like in a fun way. But do you know what I mean? I picked up Mage Hand so I can pretend that you're casting magic. So actually, I'm your biggest supporter, really.
Yeah. You're an enabler.
Yeah. Exactly. Also, I don't want to be on the receiving end of one of your fists, so
Oh.
Liam, stop it.
Oh no.
Hey, go, you want a voice of help?
So, anyway, what was your name?
Oh, my God.
As I find one of my
yeah.
17 different notepads that I have open right now because I am an organized human being.
Yeah, sorry, Google thought I was talking to it then when I said go.
Sorry, Google what you were saying, Google.
I could have said, hey, go.
Oh, poor Matt. He's sitting there waiting to join.
We'll get you in soon, Matt. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we're novice. I mean, if you're playing a druid, you can come be witchy. I was going to say sisters with me. You can play a lady. I don't care. You know?
Something
be
Carl
my,
gets banned from that.
Yeah. It's just that all that'll happen is 10 times a session we will call you a he, and we are very, very sorry. Because, yeah. Men.
Sorry. The comedy of Fidana.
Fidana?
Mhm.
Oh, that's very pretty. Unusual. I've never heard that before. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Do we shake hands here, or is this like a hug situation? I don't know what your customs are. I'm very sorry.
We'll just shake hands.
Okay, I'll shake your hand. Well, the last time I was talking to someone, I ended up setting them up with my friends. So, I mean, I have friends. If you would like to be set up, I am happy to matchmake you. Gorgor, I don't think so because he's currently carrying some sort of disease. We think we
Not
might
anymore.
No. This Flynn, I mean, like I say, he's little, but you know, he sings very well. So there's got to be a lot of air capacity in there. You know, good. What's it called? Stamina. um, like I say, do you like metal men? Or who else is there?
That's it.
There's
Ask the
Clang-
lady of nature, but she likes metal.
Hey, metal is a part of nature. Minerals, my friend. I kind of do want to play a ward for a druid one day, but that's a different story, and I don't know if I could do that. Anyway.
And then you're a
This is-
transformer bot, and you just transform into your animal shapes.
Yeah.
I believe that was called Beast Wars that season.
There's also Cleric Dan. Apparently, I think, well, I'm not sure, but sometimes he's changed himself. So maybe he could, you know, if you like a little bit of variety and sleeping with different people, he can be every person for you. And then there's Paladin Dave, and he's just a Minotaur. I don't know what else to say.
Oh,
He also says things sometimes. He likes a golden nugget. I don't know if that's a euphemism. Is that a euphemism? Oh my! It might be now.
It's a euphemism.
Is it like a, you know, one of them shower things? You know.
oh no.
As outstanding as an offer that is, that I very much appreciate you've gone at length to explain. Typically, most of us only engage with men for reproductive reasons.
Oh, gotcha.
It's not a very long-term thing, partially related to the woods.
As in, you don't, other than just for reproduction, or you have relationships with women.
Yep, you've joined a celibacy cult. Well done.
Because if we have a celibate, I'm gonna have a problem with that. Just going to say, like.
No,
Yeah.
people are free to do whatever they please, just most of the time, most of us are too preoccupied to deal with the dramas associated. More of a typical professional preference.
It is always very dramatic, isn't it? Like, I mean, you're told from a young age that you're going to have this great romance, and then your parents try and sell you off for, like, you know, some dude from the pub or whatever. Or you fall in love and it's great and romantic, and then it turns out they're married to each other. And, you know, it's really dramatic. Like, yeah.
Yeah, we're
I'm
mostly
so
working
sorry.
towards our own ends.
What?
We're mostly just preoccupied with working towards our own ends when you're spending multiple days traveling, worshipping, collecting ritual materials. It's hard to also have a family that is independent of the rest of your family, that is.
Is there a part of your order that doesn't do that? And just kind of like serves? Because you called me the Chosen, and I'm not really wanting to join your order if I'm going to have to, you know, do lots of work.
No, it's more of a personal preference that's just common. You're free to do whatever you please. It was more just the fact that she didn't disapprove of your personage. In whatever capacity that is more than enough for any of us.
Yeah, what is that supposed to mean?
It's just not everyone is allowed to wield her power. It's nothing, you're not some singularly chosen one, is closer to just the higher ups in our order.
So, I mean, what particularly makes me not your first pick for a chosen.
No, it's just, well, it's not that you're not our first pick, it's... We just outright literally didn't pick you. Like, we've never met before. Right? Like...
Well, do you want to tell me how to do this ritual before, I get annoyed with the fact that you're basically saying you didn't pick me, so I shouldn't have these gifts?
No, we're not... Cannot tell if Lovey is being intentionally difficult.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. I've decided Lovey is nice, and then as soon as she starts to get irritated, she's going to be difficult and be a pain in the ass to deal with. Hope you're ready. She's all like sweet and sunshine and rainbows, and you cross her, and she's going to thunder wave you into a wall. So, ritual, Palman. What do I need to do?
Typically we would simply take an offering. Deep into the woods, there's a small altar there. Drop off the offering. Here's the words that we would usually use with them. And we would usually just do that as a blessing for power and her protection.
So, go deep, deliver offering, some words, out again.
Yeah, that's the bulk of it. Sometimes we'd stay there longer and party, but that was, again, more just preference.
Oh no, we're going to party, I can tell you that. Well, I don't know, some of my friends are a little too straight, if that makes sense. Too uptight, too,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's usually where we struggle with a lot of people, townsfolk. That's why we tend to keep things a little secretive.
Yeah, I didn't realise that, because you have literally people walking around saying that they wield magic, I thought it was okay here. It might have been like, I thought, 0 to 100, I thought we were at 100, it turns out we're only at like 50, and I don't know. We're in that middle ground, I didn't know what it was.
Adventures are fairly common, but when there's people in a town wielding magic and something goes poorly, it's either a side effect of, or intentionally because of, or whatever. Not everyone understands it. So most of the guards are familiar with dealing with spellcasting adventures and the like, and, the upper ends and the merchants, but the random drunk at the tavern who had a bad night at poker might curse the witch who he thinks he slighted once a month ago for him losing at poker because he was too drunk to read his own cards.
I completely understand. A very similar story happened to me, until the point where I burned down a bit. But, yeah, we've all done that, right? Like, that's a normal, common thing. No, cool. Okay, thanks. I'll do the ritual. See you later.
Please validate me. Please.
We're about still in character still.
She literally cheese it, pick up cinders, and be like down the thing saying, "Nice to meet you. Bye bye. See you later." Ta-ra.
Deja vu, I think.
I'm sorry. What was that? Deja vu over what?
It's I just remember hearing stuff like this before and the campaign.
I don't remember which campaign it would be.
There's Montessori.
Yeah, I'm stealing all my notes from Multisora.
Shit.
We didn't have a witch in Multisora.
No, about the card thing. Ages ago.
No idea what you're on about.
No.
I know what he's on about. It's when Ethan's character tried cheating at cards and you guys stopped him with his drone.
Oh, I get it now. You're on about the guy who failed a cut. Okay, that's a bit of a long shot, Adam.
I know.
Good memory. But then I will hightail it back, and I will find Gorgor and do some training with him to
Oh yeah, and I'll show you the monkey stones that I got, the monkey crystals, because I was told that if you throw them at people that are your enemy and then run away, they meant to do some really good stuff.
Are they magical crystals?
I was told it was, yeah.
Hold on, do I have a spell for that?
No, I don't know, 'cause you're not here. But no, she told me that they're very powerful and would do, like, she asked me some, she aligned my chalk or something with some other stones, chalker or something like that, and then she asked me some questions and told me these were the best things to use, and we traded my money for it.
How do I see this? I think that person might have conned you.
Well, yeah, she sold me the stones and they're going to be really good, and she told me to come back with friends next time.
Yeah, because she's hoping that you have friends that will also buy her cheap tat.
Well, they were very cheap, yeah.
No, they're expensive, tat.
Yeah, should have
Is
gone
there
to see me instead.
weaponsmith in town? Just like a simple weaponsmith. I don't need anything too fancy.
Yeah. There's a couple.
Cool.
Actually, to be fair, with Adam, with you in town, it is cheap shit.
Yeah.
That is very cheap shit. Like, you charge someone 30 gold. Most people won't see a gold in their lifetime, and you just... Never mind.
It was a wealthy person.
Yeah, but still, that's like a small fortune. Like, to be honest, don't they say that if you get to like 40,000 gold pieces, that's like 8 million transferred across.
Oh.
Like a gold piece is £10. So then when you is it £10? I don't know. Never mind. I'll come back to it later.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I will comment that this has been a prosperous trade town in recent history.
they got some more money. Nice. Do they have any javelins in the weaponsmith shop?
Yeah, they've got any basic mundane tat that you might need.
Cool. I like how you're trying on that British word there, Ash. Cheap tat. It means rubbish.
Oh, it was very intentional.
Oh god, I need some money. How much are they each?
Book price, which I can just pull up real quick if you need it. Like, it's just... Like, with haggling back and forth, you'll be right around... Javelins are 5 silver apiece.
Oh, okay. Can I buy 3, please?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Okay. How good are you at tying things to things, Gorgor?
Very.
Cool. Tie your crystals to the javelins, they'll make them go faster, and then like proper whack them in the chest.
Ah.
So like is
Yeah.
if you throw the crystal.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say, for the sake of, I'm just gonna use 2 foot of my rope ash, so like cut it off and stuff, and I'm gonna make 3 monkey javelins. So at the end, like just at the end of the javelin is just like a really crudely tied on yellow like amber crystal.
I'm trying to think of what we could call these. What spell would these be? I mean, you're kind of amplifying it. So, have you got a spell in your book?
There is magic missile.
Magic missile!
Yes, magic monkey missile.
Yes.
Oh,
love it.
I like how we're all just making up spells for Gorgor. One of my favourite things about this campaign is we all enable him terribly.
No, we enable him excellently.
Yes. I hope you've added your 3 monkey missiles.
I'm doing it right now.
You have to pick these up every time you use them. You throw them, and then you collect them at the end of the fight. We can't keep buying you magic missiles.
Well, don't they come back? Like some come back on their own.
they do come back when you pick them up.
Oh.
It's like they know that they're yours, and they'll give you a nice feeling inside. You've attached your gems, your things,
Yeah.
jewels.
Look
Exactly.
At it. Look at it.
You are so happy. I can see you like grinning on the screen.
Like, Gorgo brings me like absolute pleasure of like just because I get to act like a fucking idiot. It's great.
Yeah, that is actually pretty decent for a ranged attack at this level. Nice.
Well, yeah. So
If you're close to them, it's a good thing. Yeah. But yeah, magic monkey missiles.
yeah.
Well, I was going to say with the stone give any extra damage, it's whack them twice. Or does daze them.
Unfortunately, Adam, I think you've missed the point. They don't do anything.
Oh, that's the plus. That's the +1 damage. It's +1 bludgeoning when it hit after the.
I mean, I was gonna just throw the stones at people and just wait for the 1 damage. Something stupid like that.
But this is even better.
Cute.
No,
It
I
is
love
fun as a DM having to keep my mouth shut about these things.
Yeah, this is when we find out the crystals are actually magic, and the snake oil salesman didn't know, and has actually given me like fucking like 3 Ioun stones that I'm just using as javelin fucking weapons. I'm holding like some powerful weaponry that I'm just using incorrectly.
Oh, 3 yellow gems.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh well, we'll find out in the hard way. It's the best. I like it. I like fucking around with magic items, like when you don't have identify and shit. Just like you've got this weird wand, you don't know what it does. Point and go. See what happens. I like that because I like that mystery box like aspect of you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. It's nice to find out that way. But yeah, so fuck yeah. I'll spend some time with Lovey. We will attach the javelins to the stones and make the javelin go faster, and basically prepare in my arsenal 3 casts of magic missile, or 1 cast if you got big enough hands.
Would you also mind? Can I show you some of my magic and see if we can teach you Gorgor?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm always looking for more magic. So, if you can. Because you do some stuff that I haven't seen before, so if you can teach me some of that, that would be pretty cool.
So yeah, I would like. These are just basic spells. That's all they are. Just small spells.
Okay.
So that so they don't mix with your wizard spells. You need to keep them separate, kinda, if that makes sense. So start you off small. And then it'll get bigger as we go on.
Oh,
Sound
right.
good?
Yeah, it's like you don't put the baby orc milk and the beer together. Got you.
Yeah, they'll curdle.
Well, I was thinking more like you'll have a lot of drunk babies, but yeah.
Yeah, that is Gorgor in a nutshell, a drunk baby.
Someone made that mistake, and now we have Gorgo.
That's Gorgor's origin story. They were kept in the same barrel until Gorgor grew up, and they're like, "Oh no, what have we done? Never do that again."
No, what it was, Gorgo didn't have a crib. He had a keg as a fucking crib, just floating. Just there we go.
Oh yeah.
You message me. What are the spells you did pick up from Lovey? Because I can't remember which ones I showed you.
Well, Gorgo will eventually learn how to make flowers and shit. Also heal people a little bit, because healing is pretty important, as well as making my javelin hit really hard.
So I will teach him Druidcraft,
Yep.
Shillelagh,
Yeah.
and Cure Wounds.
Yeah, that's what he's
Is
got.
it Cure Wounds third, actually? I thought it was Cure Wounds.
No, it is, because just so you know, I've got the Magic Initiate feat at my level 4 level up.
And you went the druid version.
Because of Lovey, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it made sense, because why would he get wizard magic? He doesn't know wizard magic. He thinks he does. Why would he need to know more?
Me and Rose were discussing it. Because didn't we give you Tavern Brawler or something that Gorgo taught you or some shit like that?
No, No, you taught me how to punch, but I didn't want to punch with my hands, so I'm now telekinetic.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I know basically what it was. Our feats, like, Gogo taught Lovey something, Lovey taught Gogo something. That's kind of how we did it.
Yeah. We just edited it for our own versions, if that made sense, so that suit us.
But wait until
like
Gogo starts casting actual magic, guys.
He's going to shit a brick. But we thought it'd be funny with Shillelagh, so we could hit people with chairs and actually hurt them.
Yeah, just crack him with a shillelagh chair. Oh, it's gonna be fucking dumb.
Also, that I could cast Mage Hand behind the Gorgor, so it looked like he was doing stuff.
It's gonna be dumb. It's gonna be dumb, and I love it.
I'm definitely into feats nowadays. I used to do loads of ASIs and get my stats up really high.
Well, I'm not really into feats myself. I mean, I know some people really, really like feats, but I think they're okay.
Danny, there's a difference.
Oh, but I thought feats and feats were the same thing.
No, feet is the plural of foot.
Well, yeah, like some people really like feet, but I don't see the appeal.
Stop talking about feet. I meant feats as in abilities. Never mind.
No. You liking feats is a good thing. Like, it's interesting.
Thank you.
Early goals.
That as well. Get it back, Danny.
Only goals.
Only goal.
I mean, was walking around with a curse in his pants, so.
Ready to whip that out at any moment.
I mean,
to anyone who's
you're assuming where it was, okay?
It was never denied.
It was never implied either. Jesus Christ.
Well, what are you going to fix when you make it sound like, oh yeah, I've been cursed? It was a curse I picked up from somebody. Oh, shut up. I now know the golden nugget is a euphemism. Thank you very much.
Right, so Gogo and Lovey are training together, and they're going to be the bestest of friends. It's going to be amazing.
Exactly. And we will
yes, Matt.
And group back up together, you know.
Well, we got
panning the camera over on that regard. Mr. Flynn, how are you doing in your tavern tonight?
Would you like me to make some rolls?
Asking in general first. Because you wanted to, potentially listen in for rumors and perform a bit?
Yep, perform a bit and listen for rumors. And ask around. Well, basically kind of ask around, wait for rumors and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, alright. What you performing? Are you performing in the tavern? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just, setting the scene a bit. Getting us back off of,
that.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll performance or instrument of your choice.
Oh my god. Ignore the heat.
Let's go with a... Well, it'll be a performance check out either way, I believe, so yeah, I'll performance check. I don't have advantage for some reason, so...
It is a fairly easy crowd. You could probably have gotten away with playing something simple and nice and just background. But you went all out, and you give it your all.
Mm-hmm.
Now, unfortunately for some, the masterfulness of your performance is lost on some of the more regular patrons of the tavern, who are just like, it's tavern music. But those who are paying attention are really paying attention, and you are definitely giving quite the performance.
Yeah.
It is noticeable you have attention from some of the more sober patrons. You have their, you have their ear. You have their attention.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll probably collect a small tidy sum of gold as well.
Good. Now, I may not be playing Matthias, but how much?
Oh, you'll find out at the end of the week.
Ah, that's good. So yeah, just performance going through, like I say, every so often, just take a little bit of downtime, you know. Work with a couple of the other bits of talent that's around every so often, you know. Share the love a little bit.
You do end up with, before any is given away, about 50 gold pieces, and your pick of a couple nice drinks.
That's nice. Yeah, I'll enjoy the drinks. I will share them with the group if they show up.
We're just in the corner going hee hee.
Yeah, I'll come back at some point.
You
Drinks.
Well, I think this is over the course of a week, so.
Oh yeah.
These are samples of your downtime.
Yeah.
I'm imagining every so often it's like they're coming in and it's like I'm going past like with a performance or something and just sliding the bottle straight onto the table like, there you go.
Nice.
But while you perform, you're also trying to, are you trying to listen into the rumors while you perform, or are you just like mixing in with the crowd after the performance? How are you intermingling?
A bit of mixing in, you know, trying to mix in with the crowd, you know, every so often, like, take a break, let some others up, you know, give them a little bit of time, give myself a rest, mingle with the crowd.
All right, give me a perception check. That is a very nice perception check.
Decent.
Most of the buzz is about the recent, you know, have you heard about the king? I heard he died. I heard he moved. I heard he fled. You know, I heard he's graced. It's a lot of unable to pin down quite what happened. A lot of people just throwing out their guesses confidently and, you know, boisterously. Just trying to seem important. But amongst that, you do pick up some other smaller rumors. Again, some talk is just like, what's going to happen to the town now? Hey, do you see those monsters are gone? Oh, they'll probably be back. You know, just a lot of banter, a lot of little bits and pieces. You do find one person, though, while you're kind of mingling amongst the crowd. There are some people who drink for fun. There are some people who drink, you know, but this guy is going deep. This guy is going deep into his cups. At the very least, you know, what you make of that is your own business, but it is unusual, especially given such a lively performance that you've been giving, especially given, like, it's not late enough in the night where someone should be that deep, you know? It's not like he got off work, came here, and is trying to forget that he had work today. It's...
You know, he's drinking for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, at some point I will try and sidle over with a drink. Like, when I feel like one of his drinks empty or something, I'll kind of just slide like one of the free ones I've got or something. Just like, oh, you seem to be going through that fast, friend.
Yeah, well, I don't have anything better to be doing these days. I've got the gold to cover it.
Hey, why is that, then? If you don't mind me asking, of course.
Those damn mercenaries up north.
Mercenaries?
Generally, they've been doing good things, I guess. Allegedly. But mercenary almost feels like a derogatory term to give them. They're a band of, well, bandits that are taking whatever work comes along, and it's putting some honest folk out of work as well.
Really goodness. I said I get that.
Yeah. I'm obviously glad that there's people around to help the common folk more often, but
But then not
they've
the right.
established a bit of a monopoly and pushed out a lot of the more singular cell swords. If you're not official with them, and you're not contracted through them, their name's slowly getting a lot of clout.
Bunch of thugs then.
Privately, that's what I think they are, but no one's been able to pin anything on them yet.
Think they just think they're being clever for a moment then. So, what exactly is it they've been doing that's that you're so at odds with them, other than just taking the work?
Mostly they've just taken the work, and if they were just doing the work better, at that point it would at least be, understandable. But I don't know, there's something fishy with them, and they've gotten some very lucrative contracts very quickly. It feels dirty, and they've left me with nothing better to do, and at least I've got my gold to drown myself in.
Well, who's sitting what with these contracts then?
Well, a lot of the protection work, a lot of the... Normally, mercenaries would just wait by the gate. If someone needed an escort, they just pick up whoever they wanted to pick up, however many they needed. Now they've got an official table set up, they've got... It's just a headache, and it's putting a lot of people out of business, and... I'm not a fan of their leader, if I'm being honest.
Like, what's he like? Or what are they like?
Used to be a mate of mine, and I think he's on the take.
Really? Bit of a shame.
I wish I had more real information. This man of the name of Derwin, he and I used to run a lot of jobs together. Suddenly he shows up with a lot more coin, a lot better gear, head of some new organization. And I know the jobs we were taking. I didn't have that kind of gold.
On these.
And now they're trying to push out all of the individual cell swords that aren't under their banner.
Yep, I'm starting to smell something funny myself.
But I'm not about to go clobbering him over the head with the hammer. So instead I'm just drinking until hopefully they slip up. Or hopefully the work gets better.
Well, you could always, well, with a friend of mine, we like to have a bit of a mercenary group ourselves. Yeah, help out every so often, though I don't think they're very used to it, the rest of them. I think they're not, I think they're fresh off the boat. But,
Aye, the work's good here, but it can be dangerous. I hope they don't walk into anything too terrible.
I know, because I know a few of them that it didn't turn out too well for the last group I was with. But there's lots. They seem a little bit competent, so I believe. I believe in them. So.
Yeah, take good care of them. Keep playing your music. Just be careful if you travel north or west of here. They're nice, they're friendly, but they have a dominating presence.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure you'll still be able to find a lot of this work around here if you want. You don't want to end up letting yourself get too lazy. Otherwise, then you won't be able to be good when the work comes back.
If the work comes back.
Like, when the work comes back. Can't take it all forever.
Leave me to my drink.
That drink, or... and just drop one of the bottles. That one.
He silently grabs at it begrudgingly.
Oh, he made a friend.
Okay. Well, keep listening in and just take care of yourself. If you think of anything else, just let me know.
Aye, will do.
That's good.
And while you get back to your performance, some of the rest of the party does make their way in, just as they trickle in from their carousing for the day, on whichever end of that spectrum they were on. Crouser or Crousey.
Well, it was a bit of both, really.
Yeah.
It's all about give and take, not just one.
Oh.
I wasn't even remotely weird.
No.
Sorry. I was just as just saying it
What?
wasn't even remotely weird, the give and take bit of comment.
Yeah, but Liam has to have something to say, otherwise he feels inadequate.
What's going on?
Oh no.
I just made a noise and now I'm being shouted at. Oh,
You're not being shouted at. No one's shouting.
well, not shouted at, but I don't know what's going on, to be honest, at the moment. I don't know,
Yeah,
Mike's
just
made a
stop.
friend, and we've got the next potential mission.
Well, we've got a second one, depending on what and when fucking Dave opens his fucking paper. Which are you going to do as we all sit down to eat?
Yeah, just settle down. I'll
You've opened the...
in a nice quiet spot somewhere.
Okay.
It should open, it could be blank, isn't he?
As you do so,
Must buy bread. 2 buttons of eggs.
you guys are too fun.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Right.
do I even have to say words? You guys just want to meme each other for like 2 more hours and call it good?
Just another hour, actually.
No, it is actually a very poorly drawn, very indescript drawing of a tree
Oh.
with a small clearing next to it and a small little pond with a little waterfall into a like larger, 2-tier kind of brook. And there's not any description beyond that, just there's a tree near a small little clearing in a brook somewhere.
Did you
And
draw
for
that?
some reason that's important to whoever was carrying this around.
Did you draw that, Dave?
No, not that simple.
Oh. Well, that's good, but what is it?
It's true.
It's a tree, Google.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, but
Not like-
why have you got someone's drawing of a tree?
potential lead, I'm hoping.
Does it look like he's drawing it? Like, is this somebody's kid's drawing? He just pinched it.
I mean, I don't know how proficient your character is in children's drawings. I don't know if that's a skill that people can have.
She's used to seeing them with char marks of from burnt down houses.
It was one time! Can't be proficient if it happened one time. Also, you don't know that.
It's shoddily drawn, but it's not drawn in multiple bright, vivid colors and incoherencies that a child might flavor in, so to speak.
Okay, so he hasn't just pinched, somebody's jewelry. Just double checking.
Of course.
Well, I have got these, and I'm going to take out the 3 javelins in one hand and just slam them on the table. Look, no,
How forcefully do you slam them to the table?
like a good douche.
Can you roll me a
Does that mean
d20
you
real
break
quick?
the
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
I was expecting this.
Okay.
I mean, you promised a TPK, but Jesus Christ.
I take them and douche, and it's like, I bought the magic stones at the ends, and I'll grab one of them and like point the stones at people so they can see them. Look, and Lovey helped me make the stones work for me by getting the pointy sticks, and then I put them on the end so when I throw them, they'll go faster and hit harder.
May I have a look at one of these stones? Inspect it.
Oh yeah, but it's attached. It's a monkey javelin now. Well, that's what I called it because there were monkey crystals.
Why?
Monkey crystals.
Why is Peaky Blinders playing in the background?
Because that is what my mum is watching.
Ah.
But no, they're called monkey crystals because when I spoke to the woman that sold them to me, she asked me what type of dragon I wanted to be, and I said if there's a monkey dragon that would be cool, and she said these are monkey crystals.
Okay, I'm going to cast Detect Magic and see if these are actually magic or not.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when you think about being magical, like, isn't the spark in a child's eye magical? Isn't the happiness brought from the purchase of a trinket magical? Like, what are we defining magic here with?
Active Arcana.
You guys gonna be Arcana.
You get faint traces of evocation magic.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
They're good, ain't they? What do you think?
They are definitely magical, I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, I know they are because the woman who sold them to me told me they were.
Do you know what they do exactly though?
Well, she told me that. Well, before we put them on the javelin, to throw them at people and then run away very quickly. So I will just do the same thing, but instead of hitting them with just a crystal, I'm going to hit them with the crystal and a big pointy stick.
Could I figure out what these crystals actually are capable of doing?
If you'd like to roll deeper on investigation and arcana, or collaborate with another to do so. Assuming Gorgor leaves you with them long enough, it would probably take you like an hour of investigating.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll put the other 2 back, but I will keenly watch him to make sure that he doesn't take my stick.
Yeah, I'm not like taking it apart from
Yeah,
the
well,
stick. It stays where it is.
Well, you better not,
Lovely.
otherwise I'll cast sleep on you.
Lovey would be able to assist us with this, please.
I'm sorry.
Since
Oh,
you're trying to figure out what these stones actually are.
Why?
Because you guys hitting random people with these, we don't know what the effects are going to be.
And this matters. Why?
So if you hit someone, it gives the enemy an advantage.
Is it going to do that? You did your magic thing, right? You cast a spell, I saw you do it.
Yes, I've got invocation magic very faintly of.
So, what does that mean? Do you know of any evocation spells that will actually do anything but damage?
That's
Your
not what I
wounds
would
is
like.
evocation.
What's evocation?
I know this is going to sound weird, and I find it strange that this is coming from the person who's friends with Paladin Dave. But why are you so concerned? Like, you literally, I've seen you pull things out of a magic chest I've never seen before, and your face changes. Like, if everything was order, you wouldn't be able to be you. So,
Very true. But I
I
just
don't
want to
find
make sure we know what we're doing with these things before we start chucking them around.
Well, no, like I said, she told me to throw them at people and run away because he would hurt them a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but we
that's
don't-
it. So that's it. He hurts people. Well,
Okay, I'm going to cast guidance.
Can I-
myself
but,
and just
can
do
I-
an Arcana check.
Whilst
Yeah.
playing, I'm guessing I'm hearing their voices kind of carry a little bit.
oh yeah, I'm not being quiet.
Yeah, you probably clocked them coming in.
I'm not
Volgor's
being
very.
quiet. No.
No.
Like,
it sounds like you want to take his toys away from him.
Oh yeah, what the
What
fuck are you
this?
doing? You're not. You're like some mad cleric that likes to defame toys.
No.
in-
I just want to know what these things are.
so as I kind of sidle past, like, so what is exactly going on here? Because I can hear Gogo from the bar, and that's impressive.
Basically, Gorgor bought some gems and attached to some javelins, and now Dan's trying to police him. So,
Well,
I'm just
I
trying
mean-
to-
I'm not trying.
I mean,
I'm a
technically,
child,
they're
but-
your javelins because you bought them, Lovey.
yeah, but it was a present. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
So-
okay, thank you.
And have you already kind of
We'll
looked
pay me back
into them?
eventually.
Let's see. And it sounds like you've already looked into them a little bit.
Well, trying to.
And what
But
have
trying to
you
get
found?
some help. But it doesn't seem to be. No one seems to be willing to want to help.
What you found out about
Fucking
them so
hell.
far? I mean, they might be fine, depending on what type of magic it is.
What was
have
it?
e-
The invocation very faintly.
Okay, so that means it can be either some form of elemental damage, or it could be a healing stone.
Exactly.
First thing
Uh-oh.
we'd want is, last thing you'd want to go is to throw a spear at someone and for it to actually make them better, right? You want to
Well-
make sure that what you've bought is good, right?
Well, she told me they do damage, so like
Oh, yeah.
I can't see why she would sell them as damage if they didn't do damage. That doesn't make any sense.
You've heard of the word lie before, right?
Well, yeah,
A lie.
well, yeah, but she sold them to me and she wasn't lying.
Right. And if you went back out there right now, you'd be able to find her again, right?
Probably.
Oh, are you saying that he was stupid enough that somebody conned him?
No, I'm saying someone was clever enough to con him.
Good save, Michael.
Yes.
Someone was clever enough to pull the wool over. Might have been clever enough to pull the wool over his eyes.
But still,
we, as
like,
concerned friends, just want to make sure it's all good.
Well, if we want to test some, like Dave, if you want, I can throw one at you.
yes, you should
That's
do that.
that's probably if rather than wasting your magic, we could probably just throw it at you and see what it does, because then you don't use your spells. We find out what it is. That sounds like a
I
win-win
don't
to
need.
We could go out to. There's some farms out the back. I saw some fields. We could go have a go.
Yeah, it's a tree.
Okay.
No, at you. Right?
No. What about throwing you then?
Well, the thing is, if we throw, you're the one that wants to find out, though. So if we throw it at you, if it's a healing spell, you'll feel better. If it's not, then I'll throw the other one and see if it's a healing spell, and you'll feel better. And if it's not, I'll throw the other one and we'll see if it's a healing spell, and you'll feel better.
Forget it. I will do the roll. I'm going to cast guidance on
I
myself.
was
and do an
going to
Arcana
help you.
check.
I was going to help.
Can you help me, Paladin Dave?
Yes, I'm trying to help you for a while.
He has been saying it, yeah, bless him.
I would help you if I didn't feel like if you didn't like these, you'd take them away from Gorgon. That's why I'm trying to stop you, because I find it funny.
Thing is,
Oh
though,
god,
I
he's got
don't
an
think
intention taken away.
he's got no intention. He's just going to make sure how far he's got to run when it gets thrown.
Exactly.
Basically, it's like, are we dealing with, like fire bolt, or are we dealing with nuke?
Yeah. Okay, so
Fire nuke.
Okay,
Got it.
okay, so yeah, give me assistance then, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay. And also guidance as well, so
Hey.
what was that?
Also, DM,
Mhm.
while he's doing this, can I kind of like take the paper with the tree on it?
Yeah.
Perfect,
I mean, you
thank
can attempt to, like, he's clearly distracted with.
I'll
It's-
pass
it's
it
a
to you
very
anyway,
least
because
there's
I was like, do you know where this is? Well,
Yeah, but whilst
this-
you're busy doing all this stuff, it has moved away from the table and then gone into my pocket. I'm not stealing it, I'm just keeping it for later.
That is fair.
That is a very nice Arcana roll.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Liam.
Oh,
Is
what?
that sleight of hand check? Yeah, I don't want to see that, I just want to find out where the tree is.
Well, she just said you can just do it.
Oh, I can do it. Cool, thank you.
Well, he said he was sliding it across the table to you anyway, so you just pocketing it while he's not looking isn't very difficult.
Yeah, when are you showing it around? Could I tell what kind of tree they're trying to draw? I know trees. I'm a druid. Isn't that like 101 or 101?
I'm imagining a brown one with some green at the top.
Yeah.
I just mean, does it look like it's an oak tree? Does the trunk look more like a birch tree? Like,
That is
What
an
kind of
interesting
tree?
question.
okay, DM didn't think of it. I'm gonna write it down. I'll ask you again later.
No, like I know where the tree is. I don't know what type of tree those trees are. If that makes sense. Let me double check real quick.
Big, small, bendy, next to a bit of water. Well,
Well, no, like I want to get the actual type real quick whenever this finishes loading.
I mean, if not, I'm gonna talk to a bird when we get outside and get him to go find it for me.
you're going to ask a bird find a tree for me.
Yeah,
I mean, birds are pretty good at knowing trees. You know, they live in them.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I do realise that
You know, it'd
we
be funny.
usually have deer or oak, and they don't speak to animals.
No,
so,
you know, it'd be funny though. You go out to a fucking like little robin, and you go, "Do you know this tree?" And the bird goes, "Fuck, you know, that's my gaff." How the fuck did you know?
I was gonna cast speak. I think I can cast speak with plants and just ask him. Do you know who Bert is? This one.
I would absolutely love if you end up doing that and all birds speaking a Cockney accent or something.
Maple tree, by the
Would be
way.
fucking
Maple.
brilliant.
Maple. Cool.
Maple
Thank
tree.
you.
Yeah, that we've
Yeah,
now established like all elves are French, all
all
birds are
birds the Cockney.
yeah.
Don't.
Does that mean Aarakocra and Kenku technically are
Thank
Yeah,
you.
all Aarakocra and Kenku are Cockney, yeah.
Oh bloody hell!
That is dumb.
I mean, we do have like certain things. Apparently, all halflings.
Halflings?
Half.
Irish.
Halflings are Irish.
Scottish
All
dwarves.
Somewhere. Well, Eastern European, we'll call it at the moment, because I can't say what how his accent is
Well, yeah,
because it's not any.
Baltic state.
Okay. Yeah. And then you've got who else have we got? Oh, obviously all Tritons are Valley Girl American because Ash.
I'm gonna love seeing that when we get to the rest of her family, and Danny like has to like say like every single like sentence.
Yeah.
Danny's going to need a crash course on that.
But technically, she's not Triton though. It's basically all sirens.
All Sirens are Valley Girls.
Yeah,
like, cool.
yeah,
Yeah, she is a very unique breed of creature.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all
Unique.
Tabaxis.
But anyhow, what did
What did we find?
what did Dave find out about my magic monkey missile?
Yep.
well, the orange blobs. Gems. That's
Blobs.
Blobs.
Yeah, they're actually oozes, not
Oh shit. Just very,
Oh,
very strange.
Oh, nine.
Yeah, they're ochre jellies. That's
would
why
be
they look like blobs.
They're just
Oh,
tiny. What they need is a little bit of water, which they get from the blood of their enemy.
No, they are simply evocation crystals. They seem to detonate on impact. And they seem to spark a little when prodded with magical implements.
Oh no.
not actually magic missiles.
No, they're firebolt or something else. Yeah.
Sounded more lightning-y to me.
Yeah, but you are attaching it to a missile, and that missile.
Oh yeah, no,
magic.
that's like you said,
Yeah.
magic missile.
Like, I don't name my things just for fun. Like, I name them because that's what they are.
Also, because it's fun.
Yeah.
The meta talk explanation.
Don't tell me. I will find out when I throw. I don't care. I want to find out when I throw. That is the fun bit.
How have you written down monkey, by the way, in your list of items?
I've spelled it the correct way.
You spelled it correctly.
It's the only thing that's spelled correctly out of everything else.
Oh no, my spells, I like. Oh, hang on. Let me.
No, I mean in your items, because you have to put them in your items.
Yeah.
3. You put them in accurately. Okay.
He's now disappointed.
I am disappointed. Okay, there is something a little wrong with that. I'm happy. I'm happy with the little incorrect.
That's how he spells magic. Everything that's magic is spelled that way. Actually, no, sorry, it's double G. It's double G. So it's that.
Magic.
Yeah, because like you know the book that I use, which is my Rolodex of people.
Yeah.
Hang on. That's it. Magic person finder.
So the monkey should be MUN, by the way. It should be.
Monkey. Yeah, but the
Because
thing.
if you're doing sun,
But
as
the reason why though is I'm doing it based on how he pronounces it because it's monkey. So he actually says the O-N though, where person it's son. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just do it based on how it sounds when I use his accent. It's all good.
Okey-dokey. In the meantime,
So these will do like some lightning thing. You reckon? Or
it sounds like they'll cause some pain. Definitely.
well,
Yeah, they'll
well,
definitely an explosion.
well, I knew that already, like because that's what they told me when she sold them to me.
Yeah, always I advise when you throw this thing, you are far away from it as possible.
Well, if I wasn't far away, I'd just cast sleep instead. So yeah, these are. When I went to the person, I asked for something to help me when I'm too far away because sometimes I can't help you guys. Like when you got shot in the boobie, Lovey, by the crossbow. I had to use a chair instead because I couldn't get close enough.
you could just say next time,
Fine.
by the way.
I'm about to say,
Like-
yeah, hearing that and just looking out over the suddenly very quiet bar all of a sudden.
Oh god, yeah, because little girl was talking so loud. Like, I
You
mean,
got
okay.
Just
never change, my friend. Right, I better go and I'll get it louder in here again.
Okay.
Enjoy. And I'll go back up and continue making, improving the mood in here again.
Yes.
But yeah, so
Roll
Hey.
to fix up the mood a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to make
into
another
the
roll?
groove.
But have we got anything interesting to do though for the meantime? Because obviously
Oh.
the prince is looking for Dame Bert for me, and obviously they haven't come back yet. So have we got
Standing out
anything fun that we can do in the meantime?
Well, I'm going to ask a bird tomorrow about the tree, the ones that these guys have found.
Yes, I was about to ask you about that one actually.
Yeah, I need to speak to a bird tomorrow.
Fair enough.
And then,
Is it any?
as in, like,
Is it
the day
any?
after.
Is it any specific bird? Because I could go and try and catch one for you if that's any help.
Oh, no, it'll be fine. I just need to kind of.
Well, no,
That
there's usually loads of birds like in the square. Like I can go and
Yeah, but
just
I
grab
remember
one.
what you did with the plant, with the bush, and I'm not letting you near a bird. So no.
Let's say,
I'll just see one in the morning. It'll be perfectly fine. And
shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, birds like bugs, and she's covered in them.
Okay.
exactly, I'm bug lady. And then another one was apparently I've got to go and do a ritual in the forest for this lady. I don't actually know. What was her name? Veranda. Something. I'm trying to remember. This is not me being passive aggressive. I promise.
No, this is her being forgetful.
Veranda. Is it Veranda? Veranda. Verdona. There we go. I was just going around in circles there.
You were stuck on the V names.
Yeah. So apparently I'm like one of the chosen who has these abilities. It sounded like a complete load of baloney to me. But yeah, it's a few days out of town. We could always do that. Or tree. Or I don't know. We know you're Magic Man now, don't we? Gorgor?
Well, I know the name of the person, but obviously we got to wait for the prince to find him because he says he thinks he knows who it is. So I'm waiting until he tells me that he's found a person. So I would be happy to do anything fun in the meantime to practice the new things that I've brought and the things that you showed me as well. Although I still get a little confused with the...
Sorry?
I still get a little confused with the one that you showed me, but I think I'll figure it out.
Gorgor?
Did I accidentally mute myself?
Yeah.
You did.
I caught a button. That was my thing. Sorry. What was the last thing you heard?
Or do something fun with the magic that you showed me?
Oh yeah, the magic that you showed me and the stuff I bought. Although that I don't think I understand quite the bit of one thing you showed me, but I'll figure it out. It's okay.
What have you taught him? Lovely.
Well, it was the thing where you put your fingers together and then you kind of did this thing with your thumbs, and I don't understand like what you did, but you seem to do cool shit with it, so I'll figure it out.
She'll kind of look down at her hands and do like the finger and thumbs, and then be like, you know when you do like the silly things where you make your hands do silly motions and stuff, and you just go, which one?
You push your hands together and like put your thumbs in the right place. So what it was when you did like when you moved that left thumb round, no, under the thumb, yeah, like that when you did that.
Danny, I know that you're trying to show us what you're doing, and I'm watching
I
the stream.
I know, but I think it's funnier that you don't see my hands.
No, of course. No, I just taught him some spells. You know, it's always useful to have different sorts of magic. You'd understand that, Dan.
As long as it's not spells going to blow everyone up.
I mean, one of them kind of was. So.
Oh, we know these magic missiles that created are.
Well, no, well, why not? Like, you've got to have a little bit of a bit of power. Like, he punches people, so now he can heal. I showed him how to heal. That's always useful, right?
Oh.
And
We'll do
then
that.
I showed him how to imbue wooden instruments with nature powers.
Do you want
Like,
me?
you know,
Do you want me to show you how I heal people?
Pirate Dave.
Yep.
Does he have
Well, and I'll lean in and whisper to Lovey. Well, I wasn't gonna tell him that, but he has to be hurt first.
after you?
Oh dear.
I'm gonna punch Cleric Dave.
Oh no.
I leave PvP in the hands of the players.
I'm just gonna literally lean into Lovey, like say this, and then just as I sit back up, just simple straight jab of sleep, just wham right on the chin.
Oof. What was that?
By the
Would
way,
it be
I am
advantage,
slowly
'cause-
backing away at this point.
Would he be bounties? Wouldn't be expecting it, would he?
I am leaving hard PvP actions like that in the care of the players,
Well,
so that they
no,
may properly.
Ash, you're the DM. You kind of need to.
Well, no, it's. I'm not going to say, okay, you take damage and are dead. Like, I'm not. The
I'm
player
just punching him.
adjudicates. Adjudicates? Yeah. I'm just deferring to Adam to adjudicate what happens with his character.
Great, but I don't think
Do-
Adam,
Handheld. Not do any actual damage, if that makes sense. So RP style.
Yeah.
Not... Yeah.
Non-lethal.
Does it hit?
You need a
Adam?
helmet group.
Yeah,
You
it is.
can't-
Okay, I'm taking over as DM now. Does it hit?
Yeah, it does it. Even though
me.
he's trying to like slowly back away.
You take 7 points of sleep damage. Just like bang.
Well, no, I say it in the same way of like, oh, Hilra wants to punch out Evan's tooth. It's like, okay, well, if Evan says that the attack roll hits, or if Evan says that he moves out of the way in time,
Yeah, but Ash,
that's
you're
in Michael.
you still need to DM. Like you
No,
can't.
that's
yeah, there's some there. What she's saying is not taking everything into account.
So and then,
No, I get it. I get it.
so yeah, just like as I wham him, and then what it is, then I kind of then just kind of just ET, like single finger, like just reach out and like right on the end of his chin where it's probably cracked. A little.
Boop him!
Yeah,
You boop him!
I boop him like so. He's like, right. So now there's something to heal, and like just one big green ET looking finger just come reaching out and just goes, boop, as you heal for. Oh, wait, that's not right.
Oh,
No, that is right.
No, that's right. You roll minimum.
You only heal 2. You only heal 2 of it, unfortunately.
Like,
And you
Dave's-
you feel the healing, but you still
Yeah.
feel the pain.
I'm like a bit dazed, like, what the hell's going on here?
And then just this like, boop.
Like,
Lovey, it didn't heal all of it.
oh, sometimes it doesn't, and then I'll kind of reach over, put my hand on his arm, and I'll cast Cure.
This is where you min roll as well, and he's still hurt.
don't think her min roll could fail to fully heal him.
No, and I think we can get a +1 because of the sickle, or is that we're just healing
That's-
work?
That's a D4 on it, I believe. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
nice.
D4 on it, so it's.
So level 1, and then I will do another D4.
You overheal.
But yeah, no,
Takes first.
I absolutely
Healing.
cold cock him, boop him on the chin, don't even heal him enough.
thank you.
Yeah, the
Leah.
minimum she could have healed for is 6.
Yeah.
It's 2 + 4.
It's just, yeah. Deeper slow.
I mean, it
No,
didn't. It
yeah.
wasn't very good, but I'm getting better. So
Yeah, I believe you've there, Google. Just give me a bit of a heads up before you start punching me again.
but I healed it.
I know, but
Ultimately.
what more?
But yeah,
I think-
I'd look lovely. I did it. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
it
I
didn't.
think leave the healing to me next time.
Oh,
I don't remember that. I'm kidding. Chill.
Yeah.
Just calm down. I can really get irate. Like, I heard your blood pressure rising.
okay.
But no, do you know? Did you feel it? Like the magic rising inside you, like that power.
Yeah, it was like having an extra spicy kebab.
Oh,
It felt good.
Did it? Oh, I'm really happy.
Yeah. I'll get you an extra spicy kebab. You'll know it feels really good. It felt just like that.
Oh yeah, no, I love spicy food. I'm well in.
At this point, can food be landing on the table as I've ordered it during it?
Yeah.
Really.
I'll just go get. I
Nope,
say I've gone to the bar to get a stiff drink after
that's
that
all.
ordeal.
I'm about to say, you've still got the bottle of stiff drink that I've put on the table.
I would just grabbed it then and just necked off.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it's
Nick, half of it. Are you going to have your stomach beautifully pumped?
but it's like
Because they just got whacked.
but you're healed now. You're fully healed.
You just nicked half a bottle of whiskey in one go.
Whiskey.
You're gonna puke.
Johnny. But no, it's like I can. Oh, I did do it a little bit, but I can also make flowers and vines and shit. But the problem is.
Oh yeah, show us.
Well,
Show them.
but the problem is sometimes it doesn't work quite right, and I'm not. I don't know. Should I?
Do you want to show us in the morning when?
No, shh. Do it. You can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. You're actually using magic. This is amazing.
Well, I've always used magic. Okay.
You can run me, Eagle, or just do it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I will look at the table in the middle, and like I'll see like a space that I want to cast it in, and I'm going to cast Druidcraft, and I'm going to make a little blue flower because blue's a really rare color in flowers apparently, according to Lovey. I'm going to make a blue flower.
Makes a thistle instead.
Blue actually means everlasting love, if you're being technical. Blue flowers are like romantic. Is it blue? No, reds are romantic. What do blue flowers mean?
Probably peaceful.
I thought blue flowers meant they were blue.
Different flowers have different
Thank you,
meanings when you give them desire and love. Blue flowers mean.
Oh.
Don't worry. You just thought it was a blue flower. If people are giving to you something and they know about flowers, then sometimes it has meaning, like culturally. But that was really, really good.
Yeah.
You can also do stuff like this, and then I'm going to reach my hand like behind Paladin Dave, and then you can all smell the scent of a skunk behind him. See?
We're just bullying Dave.
You're just bullying the Daves tonight.
No, just the one actually.
The actual Dave.
Yeah.
No, the
Not
actual
Dan, Dave.
No, Dan's Dave.
Yeah, there's a big... Oh, I think we're all saying the same thing but getting confused. So, I'm going to do it behind Dave. Paladin Dave.
Paladin Dave.
Or like make this, and then you can hear like little bird call like beneath the table. You can do all sorts of stuff now. It's like you're becoming a druid.
Is that like a wizard? Like me?
No, it's like me. I'm a druid.
Nature wizard.
Oh, nature wizard. I mean...
A random voice from nowhere.
Like supporting life so it can grow from the ground and through animals, and just the kind of power of...
Wait, I just thought... I can use this druid craft to make a bush to hide behind without having to put one up without asking permission.
Yeah, okay, I'm into that. Yes. No more pulling up bushes. You can make bushes now.
I can make
And
my
that-
own bush.
He can literally create something into it, and then the first second of its life, he can then kill it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, oh, I'm alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can also now tell what the weather's going to be like, by the way.
Back when we were home, we had a thing that predicted the weather for us.
Called the news channel.
No, it was a special rock that we had hanging, and if it was wet on top, it means it was raining. If it was dry, it was not. If there was a shadow underneath, it was sunny. If it was snowy on top, it was snowing, and if it was gone, it was windy.
Can I, have, just quickly...
Did that tickle you, Michael?
If it's gone, it's windy.
I could hear it. Can I create, just a floating circle, just mid-air, and just see what happens to it? Like, does anything appear inside it? Does it look like it's raining, or whatever? With Druidcraft, please, DM.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I just heard Michael's giggles. I just love that.
To see what the weather is going to be like the next 24 hours.
Yep.
In this little, moon-shaped disc, essentially.
Perfectly understandable for all of it, but just when it's gone, it's windy.
I mean, it's true, innit?
I'm sorry, it just reminds me of Mean Girls with, I realise this is not maybe the best audience to bring up this reference within. You might have seen Mean Girls, I don't know.
No, unfortunately.
They're not fetch enough to have seen Meaning Girls.
You get the bit I mean with Karen and everything, and she's on the Weather Channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what that reminded me of.
I'd say, haven't seen it, sort of want to watch the musical. Well, the songs are good in it.
Anyway, it kind of transitions through a small array, as weather isn't exactly one singular. It's like, it's exactly perfectly sunny. It kind of transitions. So it starts off golden and bright, and fades into a late drizzle, and then back into just overcast. So it's probably gonna drizzle overnight. Overcast day tomorrow. Currently sunny-ish.
I explained that to Gore. So see, now if we get up in the morning and it's wet on the ground, it was true.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
It's always wet on the ground when Gorgor wakes up.
Now you can do that too. Oh, I mean, he also taught me some stuff. He taught me how to punch.
Yeah, I taught her how to cast magic through hands and, so for when she's up close, so she doesn't break her broom.
Yeah, no, exactly that. Can I have a volunteer cleric, Dan?
You can bugger off.
She's just recovering from the
Step
first.
away.
Davey boy?
Okay.
What about you? Yeah.
Go
I am
on.
going to use my telekinetic powers. Now, I'll post it in the chat. Can I have a strength saving throw, please?
You're gonna
Dave?
bitch slap him.
Yeah, I'm gonna shove him.
How close are you to me? How decent a spell is it? Is it a spell?
No,
No,
this is not a spell.
it's not a spell, it's an
It's
ability.
you learn it's the mage hand cantrip spell.
Oh, no, it is
And
mage hand.
beneath that,
Yeah. It's the same one I've used on Brother. The
So
same
we've got
Moses.
Yeah.
It is a magic funny one anyway.
No, they're separate. It doesn't say that you
Yeah.
use the mage hand spell.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bonus action, you can try to telekinetic shove one creature. You succeed anyway.
I succeed anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
You can willingly fail this save though if you want to.
No, you would hit me. I'm not gonna let you happen. Go work, hit me.
No, I'm not going to do any damage. I'm just going to push you.
Off you
No,
get.
try again. Let me see if you can do
He's just gonna keep going until he fails.
Will you willingly fail for me for just this one time?
Okay.
Yay!
You failed anyway on the roll.
And I'm imagining he's about 10 feet away from me on the other side of the table, like, or some distance, we like stood up or whatever. And I will push him 5 feet to the left. Just see? Magic.
Just wax him into Gorgle.
Can I do my tricks now?
No, it doesn't mean damage. It just means that I can, like, say for example, you're right next to an enemy and you're about to die, cleric. Dan. I can pull you away, and you won't take an attack. You're like forced to move. Does that make sense? Or I can push them away from me. So, like Gorgor said, if I'm in danger, I can whap them.
Yeah. I didn't teach her how to do it like how she does it. I told her how to do it with her hands, but she kind of did like something and like took what I said and added her things to it and made it cool.
Well, I mean, I could use my hands, but like, I'm not as strong as you guys. I mean, I am fairly strong. I'm gonna quickly check out my stats.
Well, if you want, I can show you what I
not
can.
as strong as.
I can
But I'm
show
still
you.
strong.
I can like take you through what I do on a morning that makes me strong. If you want.
Maybe. Can I be a bear though?
Yeah.
I just mean to be.
I mean, that'll probably be easier than bench pressing a cow. Yeah.
Perhaps
Yeah,
you should do this outside.
Yeah. But what I'm thinking, like, should we go and look into the trees?
Yes.
Because I think this out, like, it could be fun. Go to the trees, do something, come back.
I'll kind of pull it out of my pocket and go, well, it's a maple tree. I'm going to just find out where they grow because they need a certain type of soil to be able to, you know, grow properly. So I'm going to ask some of the birds because they'll know trees because they live in trees. And all I need to do is, you know, just open my window wide and call out to them and do a little bit of a... Come to me, birds.
You also ask the squirrels because they live in trees as well.
That is a brilliant idea. I'll just ask for any little woodland. Oh my god. I kind of wanted a squirrel. No. I'll have too many pets. I've already got cinders.
Exactly.
You need a squirrel and call it Ashes.
I think as well. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that would be absolutely perfect, Michael. I love that.
You have Cinders and Ashes then.
I like the idea that Cinders is currently sitting under Paladin Day's seat, and every time like its tail swings, it's just like proper trying to go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have a tail?
I assume so. He's a Minotaur, right? Do you have a tail?
Minotaurs have
I
tails.
don't know. Do you have a tail?
Minotaurs normally do unless something's happened to your tail,
Like,
Liam.
he's a bull person, right? So
Yeah.
I thought bulls have.
You have a tail then, yeah.
Minotaurs have tails unless, like, say it got cut off or something. I don't know your
No,
backstory.
he's still got his tail then,
There you go.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's plain like.
It's dragonborn that don't have tails, which people think they do.
No, they sometimes
They-
do, sometimes don't.
Some of them do.
Interesting. Because I always thought a lot of people thought they did, but they actually don't.
Yeah, primarily it's they don't.
Ah, okay.
I know tieflings usually do.
Yep.
Satyrs, centaurs.
Hmm.
But satyrs have that little like fluff tail, like a deer. It's adorable. What other animals? Well, races
Looking.
we've got that have tails.
Tabaxi.
There's not that many, is there? Tabaxis, obviously.
Oh yeah, you already said deer.
I meant as in the animal, not as in.
Oh.
I do.
What else is there? I've gone completely blank on races.
Oh well, it don't matter.
I mean, there's the 100 meter, 200.
Does Gorgor have a
3,
tail?
4.
No.
No, Gorgor. Anyway, I'm guessing this is the night wrapping up ready for morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I almost had a long rest for a while. I better take one. I think we've had a few days now.
We've had like 6.
I just feel like
Yeah, but Liam hasn't updated the character.
Yeah.
Oh, he leveled up and
May we have a long rest, please?
Yeah.
You've already had
Yeah.
6.
So yes.
We need a new
Insert
one
comic
now.
meme.
Especially Gorgor after using all his magic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's the night winds down.
You can cast it infinitely.
Huh?
No, he can only cast. I think is it your level 1 spell, your Cure Wounds once.
Yep.
Everything else you get to cast infinitely.
Because the cantrips.
Mhm. Does he understand the concept of spell slots?
I'll try and cast the same spell again later and be like, wait, how come it didn't work?
Wondering because it's like an energy thing, and because he's been able to cast his spells infinitely, would he understand that it's a one and done kind of deal? Like he will have no energy left. That's a conversation for a different day.
Just wait until he tries to cast it a second time and we'll pick it up then.
Oh.
He'll think he's lost his magic. That actually might be a good thing. I just mean to understand the difference between magic and what he does.
Hmm.
But now it's magic. On the note, I will be right back very quickly.
Okie dokie.
Oh no.
RP without me, you can do
yeah,
it.
but
man.
Rose, we need you to give us the plot hook.
Well,
So
I mean,
she tells you
I
all
told
about
the-
that tree.
Yeah,
The food does come again.
let's say, I do let the rest of them know that there's some group of mercenaries to the north that might be willing to offer some jobs as well if we were willing to go there at some point. But they might be bad people and we might need to stop them.
Well, we could do that with the trees as well. We could do both, couldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
So what are the people to the north? What's wrong with them?
Well, they just seem to be, you know how we go around... Sorry, I need to get back into the accent. Well, you know how we go around and we do, that's all over the shop. We get jobs and we help people out.
Yeah.
Well, they are doing the same thing, but they're stopping all of us. Like, they're stopping other people like us from helping. They're just taking all of it to themselves. They're not sharing, by the sounds of it. Or if you do work for them, you know, you have to give them, like, most of the money you earn. That's what I'm hearing, anyway.
Yeah, that sounds pretty mean.
Yeah, so I just thought maybe if we go in the area, we can have a look into it, see if that's the case, or maybe not. Maybe they're actually good, and the people are just getting the wrong idea about them. You know, we thought the king might be good, and then it turned out he wasn't.
Hmm.
Want to make sure they don't like the king, don't we?
Well, yeah, that would be pretty good. So, how far away are these people?
I heard them that they were more to the north. I believe Ash. Like, I have a bit of knowledge as I've
Yeah.
been around a bit more of the continents.
Yeah.
So would I be able to say like other cities or?
You know that north there's not an immediate city or town that you could think of. Like to the west there's one, but it's pretty hard. West by northwest. If there's anything to north, it's a newer settlement that wouldn't at least be on the maps. And then, like to the north, it's kind of hilly and some sparse trees, and then there's just mountains.
So would I get the general gist of where those kind of would be then?
Yeah, like presumably if they're north of the town, they're somewhere between the castle and the mountains.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll say that it's always between like say castle or the mountains, or it's this other city over there. Like, there's a few smaller settlements that have sorted up that are they're not big enough for people to really pay attention to, but people do live there currently. So just if we wanted to keep an eye out for them, that's possible. But I think the trees and stuff that we need to look into probably be closer. So we probably won't get paid for it. I don't think. Will we? Kind of look towards the Daves. Or Dave and Dan. We're getting...
Yeah, but they had a whole chicken.
I would hope we get paid for something.
So 2 come out in one
Yeah.
go.
So you're making sure that we are getting money from this then.
Depending on what our church gets.
Captain.
It is a whole year.
Thank you for the follow.
We were trying to
It
turn
is greatly
to
appreciated, my
It's
guy.
just your rabbit.
How are you
thingy.
doing?
That's good.
Exactly.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, we must help you get that back if it's important to your people. But you just need to make sure you give us all the details of this, not just.
Yeah.
I mean, all I've heard is that you're looking for a tree.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of them out there, so.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, that piece of paper, wherever it's gone, it has all the info.
I think Lovey's sleeping on it currently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's currently asleep, and I don't know. We gotta have to wait for her to come back.
In the morning.
Yeah. And she was doing that. Well, I do see she was doing that pushy thing. Do you think she kind of cleared her brain out a little bit, just shoving Paladin around?
So that's knocking paladins around.
Well, if that's the case, then because she's probably gonna be a little tired from doing that, shall we look into the people that you mentioned, Flynn?
Well, you can try and get a bit more information. I don't think that they're currently in this town. I believe they're in another one. So we'll see what Lovey says and whether or not it's closer to deal with the tree and everything, or another town it is. So I'll see if I can't go and get my friend to sober up a little bit, or I might have to ask him in the morning. He's a little upset, This guy who might be a bad guy was his friend. So, when somebody who's your friend starts doing something that you're not sure about, it kind of hurts,
Oh, great! Now Rosie's back. We can actually continue the plotline now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
tag
Luffy,
it.
you've woken up from your little nap.
Oh, yeah. Well, what it was, Lovey, we were waiting for you because Dave and Dave were talking about the nugget thing they're looking for. Flynn mentioned that there's some potentially not nice people in the north, mercenary people. And with the tree that you've got to do the ritual for, we were looking at what fun thing we can do.
So, do you want me to talk to the animals?
Well, yeah, that would be pretty good.
Cool. Out we go then, and I'll go outside to a bit where there are animals, please.
All right, let me roll if there's animals in this universe.
Nope, there's more demons.
Okay, you find a demon cat. Wait, no, you have one of those already. Demon dog? Wait, no, that's Matt's character.
This is a demon dog.
Well, Matt's been very quiet, so I assume he's given up. Yeah.
Okay, you go back to the park where you were performing, or where you found those ritualistic marks earlier. Where there were some trees and little bits of dirt and stuff. Just, little community center.
Cool. And now I would like to Disney Princess summon the animals to me.
Animals? Or animals?
All right, roll me Disney Princess.
Okay. I know what this one is. If it's any good. That's an 11.
I'll accept performance, sure.
Oh, I imagined it was like singing. Oh. I can't sing, so I'm not going to do it. I did it a little bit. Now I don't want to. This is why I don't play bards. Well, I tried to play a bard and it didn't go very far.
Alright, you do manage to...
It's okay, Rose.
You do manage to collect some animals eventually. It just takes you a little bit.
So yeah, I will cast...
You look a little entertaining to watch, but it works.
Okie dokie. So I will cast Speak with Animals, which I have prepared. Always.
Why were we waiting until tomorrow to do that?
I'll do it tonight and then I can get it back.
Oh man, look, the sun just moved. The moon's back out. How weird.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought it was morning, but I didn't know. Why is there a picture of a bloody fish on me?
How long did that take you to find out?
I looked. I don't know, just my surroundings.
I thought you were just a messy eater, to be fair.
I don't know what you're saying right now, Michael.
I thought you were a messy eater, to be fair.
So yeah, can I speak to some animals, please?
Yep, you've got a few squirrels, a few birds. You've got your pick of the litter, pun intended.
Devon.
Hello.
Hello?
Governor?
Where's the Cockney bird?
All right, Governor. The fuck was that, Liam?
I don't know.
Liam wants to be the bird.
Okay, Liam could be the bird. Go on, Liam.
No, I'm okay.
How are you?
Good. Hello?
So, sure. Oh dear. Would you like a worm? I have worms.
Oh no.
Not like that, Dave. He technically can't tell what I'm saying anyway, so I don't know where the oh no came from. I'm now talking bird.
He used Speak with Lovey.
I'm wondering if you could help us?
Yeah?
Not too much.
What do you... What?
Do you know where there's a maple tree like this? And I'll kind of show them the picture. If it can tell what a picture is. A maple tree. You know, the tree that has the syrup, the sap, that's really sweet?
Yeah.
Where is it?
There's a whole bunch of those.
Is there specifically one you see a lot of people going towards?
The forest has some, but people stopped going by there. A lot of us migrated here.
Yeah, I've heard that the forest isn't a very good place.
Yeah, it started smelling like burning a lot.
Oh dear.
There's a lot of people? Question mark? Like, not sure what loosely defines people, but trying. There's a lot of new
and I'll
people.
point to my group. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's horrible. Would you like to be my... You can come show me and stay and I'll feed you like food.
It says I'm trying, but it says your companion slot is currently full. Please dismiss a follower and try again later.
Oh. Yeah, I've got cinders. I'll point down at the cat that I'm assuming is eyeing this bird and doing like, you know, the chatter.
No, I think he's looking at it going, oh look, dinner.
Lunch.
Yeah. Have you never heard a cat chatter?
Yeah.
Like they do like this weird like sound when they see birds. I imagine he's doing that.
They do it when they're stressed mostly.
I just know my mum's cats. She's got like quite a few of them, and they all make that sound when they see birds. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's very good. I promise. Well, he's not, but he's the best. He's the best cat.
Yeah, the fleshy people here stopped going to the forest, and there's different people in the forest.
Oh. I mean, I'll turn to the rest of the group. That's really strange. The bird's saying that there's fleshy people in the forest, but the people from here don't go there anymore, but now there's like, different people in there. It's kind of strange, because when I spoke to, the woman from the Order yesterday, she was telling me that basically they don't go into the forest anymore. It's gone dangerous.
So,
Is it the same forest?
or do you reckon the people that are there now have made it bad, so they can't, so your people can't go there because of the new people?
Well, it kind of smells like burning, the birds are saying.
Well, yeah, if you have a campfire, then it burns, doesn't it?
Sorry. Excuse me, does it smell like a lot of burning or a little burning?
Like really, really smoky. Like lots.
Lots and lots. And where is this? What direction? Like, as the crow flies? I know you're not a crow, but, Is it north? Or east? Or south? Or west?
Towards
East.
sunup. Yeah, I'd say towards sunup.
Yeah, that
but
was.
away
I was
from
trying to think
sunup.
sunup, but
Yeah. Oh, towards sunup or away from sunup? Thank you, Flynn.
yeah. Towards sunup.
Towards sunup. So to the east. So it won't be near the mercenaries then. Oh, we found another thing. I mean, I don't think it's connected to the... it might be. Is there anything else on this piece of paper other than the drawing of the tree?
It's the tree, a small brook nearby, some other, further away, just background trees.
Do you know this tree? And I'll show them where the river is. Where is that in that forest? Does this look like a map?
It's not an overhead view of a map, but it is kind of a scene, like, from a certain direction, a certain angle.
Oh. It's like you have reached your destination when you see this kind of thing?
That's absolutely an assumption you could make. I will say, though, remembering a specific tree is going to be, if this is a gnat, it's not a gnat.
No.
Because there's a lot of trees, and unless the tree was significant beforehand.
So, sorry, Cleric Dan.
Yes. Dave.
You introduce yourself as Dan. I'm not going to call you Dave.
It's Dave.
So,
It's Dave.
have you changed your name by the poll of deeds?
Yes, I have.
When did you do that?
I do use Dave before I've met you. I just like swapping the names between the Dan and the Daves.
Why?
But I have many faces, as you can tell.
But why?
Anyway, what information have you managed to find out from this picture?
Unfortunately, the bird doesn't know where this specifically is, but there's lots of maple trees, which is what this kind of tree is, in the forest to the east. And basically, the bird has said that there's lots of burning and lots of people in there. So it sounds a little bit like they're converting the forest. Wait a second. I'm so sorry. Did any of these fleshy people have horns? And I'll do like the horn kind of thing. Just wondering.
Yeah, but I think basically he knows what horns and spines look like.
Yeah. I know, but lovely.
No horns, but kind of similar to the big one. And it kind of tries to gesture at your Minotaur friend.
Oh, like horns. Okay, so there are people that are like Paladin Dave in the forest. They're creating lots of burning, and
no horns.
they said a lot of smoke. Sorry?
But no horns.
But no horns. So, have I seen a furbolg before?
I don't know, have you?
I've seen dinosaurs, so okay. I'm a far traveller, so I'm, wait a minute. Let me check what far traveller gives me. I basically have seen a bit. Background far traveller. Sorry. 2 seconds.
But surely the easiest thing to do would to just go to the forest and have a look. Because if the bird says is burning and smoke, surely it would be easy to find because we just look for the smoke. Right?
I think that's a day, Gorgor.
Right.
A little bit of a see kind of deal.
Well, yeah, because then we can just go and have a look, and we'll use your picture to we'll hold it up and have a look around if we find anything that matches and see if we can find a place.
Well, especially if we can find a river, because this has got next to it, so a brook comes from a river, right?
Because I think, because what if maybe the person that had the picture was meant to be the people in the forest, but now the person without the picture can't go to the forest because he doesn't have the picture to find a place.
That is a very good point.
We can become the people of the forest and we can go and have a look and say hi and be friends, maybe.
Yeah.
Did you manage to have a good look at the person you asked about the nugget for originally?
The conversation was a bit quick, so...
Yeah, but you must have at least seen him.
I'm guessing I did.
I mean, yeah, you pulled them aside for like a quick hello, but that was about the end of it.
I'll give it like a very simple description, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you could try one.
Would that be a history?
Yeah, history for just a loose, like, what did they look like?
Yeah.
It's not a high DC, but it was a, very quick.
Oh, thank God, I forgot one for a second then.
They were some muddled breed of human. You couldn't quite place it, like, their ears were a little different, their nose was a little different, but, like, with a lot of the more... words are hard, don't know how to put it. But there's just a lot of, like, blending of races here, given it's a big, heavy port town, so it's, like, a little bit of orc, a little bit of human, a little bit of tiefling, who knows.
Were they
a smorgasbord.
Yeah.
Were they wearing leathers?
They were wearing a decently sized cloak and then just fairly mundane clothes underneath. Kind of work clothes or farm clothes.
Oh, so that... well, I thought because they were on about Minotaur, but without the horns, and, furbolgs are fairly obvious when you see them out and about. And if it was a furbolg, Dave would have been able to see. If it was wearing leather, then that's a funny joke from Ash. If you can.
Yeah, they really liked rope as well.
Oh. Okay, we have to go to the forest. No. So, I think we do what Gorgor suggested. I think that's an excellent idea. Check it out.
Well, we can follow the smoke, really. It shouldn't be too hard. And then we can have a look around, meet see if we can find the people and see what they're up to. I've got a yawn.
Even just following the river and the water, because it will cut through and we'll be able to find this specific point.
Yeah.
It's got to, you get there and you'll be able to see something
It
else.
tickles me talking in Gorgo's accent because of the way I have to position my mouth. It like encourages me to yawn, and I keep going to yawn every time I speak. Because I have to kind of put my jaw slightly slack to get the tone right. It's weird.
Yeah. So what are we doing first then? North Gates to speak to the mercenaries, and then out of town to the woods?
Well, I think the people that at north are far away, so we should probably go to the forest first. Fuck me.
Are they far away?
No, Danny, we've already said about this.
Michael, you will say yes eventually. But yeah, I think we should go to the forest first, because if they're burning things, that's pretty bad. And you're not going to be happy about that. I mean, if me using one bush is bad, them burning lots of trees is like mega bad.
Horrific.
Well, it is bad because they're still living. I mean, if they were chopped down in the forms of houses, then it's kind of still bad, but okay. Yeah, I'm getting off the topic. Let's go see who's burning down trees that are alive.
We'll lead the way, lovey, because you know where this forest is. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm guessing we are trekking out of town. Just quick check. If Matt's actually joining, is he in the north? Should we go there first? Yeah.
Matt's not actually joining, Rose.
Not even joining.
Rose, you've built yourself up for nothing. Stop it.
You told it was a joke. It's not joking.
Just for the watchers, earlier there was a joke going around. I was like, I felt like there'd be a guest tonight. I don't know why, and I was memeing a little bit because of something that one of our friends Ben had
And
said.
she's convinced herself there is someone joining.
So I do apologise.
Well, let's rest up first and head out first thing in the morning.
Yeah, good thing
It
to
is the morning. We've literally just woken up.
No, we slept.
No, this
is
was
last night.
this is this morning. Like we've had a long rest.
Is this more?
Yeah.
No. We said let's do it tonight
Why? Why have we rewinded?
because then Rose isn't down. Yeah, we made the joke like you'd fell asleep at the table. You'd overexerted yourself.
Huh?
Rose, are you down the spell slot or not?
That's
Your choice.
entirely the point I was going for.
Yeah.
Are we down the spell slot or not?
Let's assume it was at night, and we're now waking up in the morning, all fully rested and good to go. Long rest.
Yes.
Well, because it's one of those things where Rose did go AFK right on the bubble of the long rest, so I'm just thinking, well, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just give her the benefit of the doubt. Doesn't really cost us anything.
Okie dokie.
Nope.
Well, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
So the party wakes up from their long rest, gets anything together that they need. Is there any other last quick items the party needs to grab? I believe
might
Lovey has all
just-
the ritual stuff.
Yeah, I'd just probably buy myself some bolts.
Need some money. Check your money, mate. We've got, not a lot in the party, I don't think.
Speak
I
for
might
yourself.
just do.
He's got
I'm on my
Mine's require a little bit of money.
Oh.
Not much, but
Like how much?
$1 million. No.
What are dollars?
Mine's-
Because is that specific for this area?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I managed to get about 50 gold from the week's trade. I was a split party with Dave.
How much? What do you do? Did you sell a kidney? Do I know what a kidney is?
I would hope you know what a kidney is.
I don't know if you would. No, just selling random items.
Oh, you're a con artist. That makes so much sense.
Salesman.
He just winks, lovey.
Oh. One of these days. No, I'll wait till I'll let you find out in your own time. So, out on the road, let's get going. Because I'm guessing that we're wrapping up soon, and I would like to be on our way before we end for the night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's head out.
The ending is going to be you guys arriving at the forest.
Yeah.
The one thing I am going to do at the end of the session, though,
Oh.
is this followed by this.
Ooh.
I started playing around with Incarnate.
Oh, you've made the map on Incarnate now. Nice.
And
Was
you
the
can
level.
zoom out at least to see the full.
Scale.
Like it's-
Scale.
Yeah, it's obviously Fog of War because, but
Nice.
How did you find Incarnate? I know we're all big supporters, by the way, people.
We all told her where to go.
Yeah, we all were like, oh,
You
should use
know what? I ought to fucking message them and ask for a partnership with how much I rave Red Incarnate. No joke.
well, I'd been playing around with the free version for a few weeks, and I was like, okay, well, the one problem with the free version is how limited it is. It was like I literally don't have 3 different types of buildings for like town, cave, and whatever. But especially with the extra access, it's pretty nice. It just takes getting used to.
Yeah.
I think as well, as soon as you get to grips with it, it's not that expensive as well. I mean, it's expensive. It's not.
It's not. It's cheap. It's cheap as fucking chips.
Yeah.
It's dirt fucking cheap. It's because I do the annual one, so I get like the discounts and shit. It's like 20 quid for the year. It's fuck all.
Well, and the amount that we all use it as well.
Oh fuck yeah.
It's well worth it.
Oh, absolutely.
Most people I know now use it as well. We're all playing on it.
You know what? I am actually gonna drop him an email. Fuck it, like, cause I'll happily do it, man. I like the program, but go on. Keep talking about your map.
Well, just you guys set out for the town, which is, let's get to the drawing. Boop. You guys are, going back up this way, which is past the places you guys have already been, because you guys have been here. You guys have been here. You guys are currently here. And you're heading over towards the forest. And as you do approach, you do see, like, the southern, especially the southwestern edge of the forest looks a bit dead and kind of devoid of life, similar to the ruins here where the grass was even burnt out and everything and just, like, drained dry. But overall, the rest of the forest does look dark, dense, spooky. Especially because it's going to take you a solid chunk of time to actually get there. Like, on the approach, you just have this looming forest in front of you the entire time.
Spooky.
But yeah, and that is, I think, where we will wrap up the session as the party makes their way there. If there's anything they want to do en route, any conversations they want to have, any...
Not really, no.
No, I think we're out. We're a bit.
We
Yeah,
did all of our
combo.
conversations in town.
Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine.
Yeah,
I don't want to trample over anybody.
No, it's appreciated.
Is it the case the forest is quite dense? It's that dark. You'd need light source. Or...
You might at some places, though at a distance it's a little hard to tell specifically, like, how much. The trees aren't dense enough where you can't see the ground at all or no light gets in. And there are obviously clearings and stuff in there as well, but it's unnaturally a little on the dark side.
Yeah.
A torch at night would probably be plenty at a glance, you would assume, based on your general experiences.
Because what I'll probably do once you get in, would cast light on my mace just so we got a bit of a light source. For people
Yeah,
who haven't got dark
that'd be
vision.
funny. But yeah, let's call it there before we get into any other
yes.
initiative needs or etc. I do have a map, but at this point it's like, might as well do that at the beginning of the next session instead.
No, that's
That's
absolutely
it.
fine. It's Appreciate
Well, this is
it.
it. It's a pretty map anyway, so you know.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what I
Spread
figured.
the
I
love.
figured end here.
No, it was good. So yeah, for those watching on stream, appreciated, obviously. And if you're watching on YouTube, doubly appreciated. Next stream is Saturday, where I'll be running my Dungeons and Dragons, which is episode 44.
Something.
Wait. We need to check.
Or is it?
I want to say it's 44.
Well, I've had enough.
I want to say it's
Place
44.
your bets, people. Place your bets.
I'm pulling it up. It's 44. I was right. Because 43
Right.
was Warrior's Embrace.
We're at level 50. We'll hit
Level
episode
50?
Yeah, level 50.
But no, yeah. So
We
my
are level 15, aren't we? Just double checking.
you leveled up after closing the slot portal in that one.
Yeah, so it's level 9. Yeah, so we haven't. I got a bit confused then. I do apologise. I wasn't asking for another level. I was just double.
it's fine. But yeah, so Saturday you'll be watching my episode 44, where the party have regained their place in Arbainum, meeting up with Boomer. Evan, you get your new fucking armor, dude. Crit proof. You are crit proof.
Until, I've still got to get to it first.
Yeah, but you are in Arbainum because
Are we?
essentially we quick timed the travel and put all the focus on Boomer with Penelope because he tried stealthing on Penelope and peeking in on her and stuff, didn't he?
Oh, did I miss that
Yeah.
bit where to go early?
Yes, you did. That was me wrapping up.
Okie dokie.
So the next session will be starting with essentially Boomer coming to you, the party, filling you in on anything he wants to, handing over the armor. Jobs are good. But until
In theory,
then-
I could still ask her.
you could. You in theory could.
Because I haven't gone left her yet.
But
Yeah, we were just leaving Danny in a place where he could pick up from and not just in the middle of we go any random direction.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's the best thing in it. Yeah, it's like here, But no, for those watching now, I'm gonna let you guys go. Come back Saturday, please. It's gonna be important. Also, thank you for people, K-Jules for the raid. We got a couple follows, getting close to that 1K follower goal, and then we can give away that gaming set. So until then, I'll see you guys soon. Ta-da.
Bye-bye.